girl. Living well, lady. Watch the chrome spin, gorilla grill. Check out the $1 million lady. DS spins, niggas with all the wins. Baby girl, slide in and let the legs slug, nigga. Massage your skin. What's your
Last name,
diamond, icy earring shining.
What's your occupation? Crazy rhyming.
Use a queen killer, so I'ma fill you like eggs on.
No Jodeci, it's like cousins.
You see me posted at the garden party. Sweat dripping on my fly shit. Rolling with the niggas robbing. What $1,000 links on?
Told you. You can't believe them bitches.
House of pancakes, a man makes motion with that. Watch it stand straight, your fat body. Coming built with guard body. Harder than chicken and baby jacks. A ride by me got stacks like the
International House of Pancakes.
A man makes motion with that. Watch it stand straight, your fat body. Coming built with guard body. Harder. You got stacks like it.
You got stacks like it. You got stacks like it. You got stacks like an International House of Pancakes.
Makes motion with that. Watch it stand straight, your fat body. Coming built with guard body. Harder than chicken and baby jacks. A ride by me, use a cover girl. Living well, lady. Watch the chrome spin, gorilla grill. Check out the $1 million lady. DS spins, niggas with all the wins. Baby girl, slide in like a legs spurs, nigga. Massage your skin.
I think I just needed to let these shit sit for a couple days. After the review on these, I might have to go change the review.
Sweat dripping on my fly shit, rolling with some niggas robbing. What $1,000 links on?
It's a good stick, man. These niggas here. Marry the pussy. We're gonna go through a couple shits I want to show you real quick before we get to the main fucking topic, kid. So what happened here? This guy, my brother, came by to drop off his car and used my car instead because he's taking a girl out on a first date. So homeboy didn't want to pull up with the Lambo.
If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? Is it you love me now? Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? Is it you love me?
They call that shit Buick Endeavor. Man, there's a lot going on with the ladies, man. The ladies are taking major, massive L's, B. Major, massive L's.
Then, I just had a quick question. I cannot make the payment for my cell phone bill for me and my kid this month. And I was wondering if you could help me out with it. And, like, I mean, I clean houses and stuff. I could clean, or my son can do some chores for you. I mean, maybe he can come down here and, like, rake or mow or, you know, pick up sticks and stuff for you out of the yard.
My house stays dirty. So, like, I don't know how much money talking.
Well, I mean, our bill is like $100.
$100?
It's ours.
Well, you stay right down the road?
Yeah, I live at the top of the driveway.
Yeah. It's a little late. It's a little chilly out here.
I know, it is chilly. Like, yeah. I didn't realize that until I got about halfway down here, and I was
so
like, hey.
You want some money?
Yeah, I mean, I could bring the bill up on my phone, and you could pay it just on there without having to give me any cash or anything. I just needed, like, to see it.
Do you do other services?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I like to cuddle. You know what I mean? I like to cuddle.
You cuddle for the foot bill?
Yeah.
I mean...
Start with the back row.
I mean, I don't mind doing that if you want me to.
My shower need cleaning.
Okay.
I need cleaning. I can't reach my back. It's hard to reach my back. $100, right?
I guess I could do that, yeah. You can help me take care of it, then, I mean, I could come down a couple days or something and...
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. What are you doing now?
Can we give you a back rub now? I ain't got nothing to do at the moment. I just laid my kid down. He's like, have to sleep on the couch, so he's good to go for now. Locked him in.
Wow. Okay. Well...
I didn't want his phone to get cut off. I was trying to handle it before it got taken off.
A deal is a deal, Pop. That's how it's going down. Right?
I do know her. I don't know who y'all are, but I know you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Where you know me from?
Just like little
You don't remember me?
No, y'all remember?
No, I don't know them. I know you.
Okay, but if you know, what's your point? Yeah.
My point. I wasn't even talking to you, baby girl.
You talk to my sister like that. For real.
Sister. Okay, listen. You was at my house. You. I saw you on my camera.
I was at your house?
Yes, with Brian. You know Brian?
That's a BBL?
Yeah, I was Brian. And
you was in my house. You was
house.
Yes, you
was.
was.
It was his house.
No, that was my house, and I saw every inch of you. That's what's so crazy. Okay, well, I'm letting you know when we get off this bus stop, it's me and you.
Okay, well, we might as well just go ahead and handle it right now, because you're not going to be talking to me crazy.
First of all, I'm talking to her, so why y'all?
My sisters, so it's a problem.
So y'all think y'all finna? I only want to fight her. I want to fight her.
No,
I want to fight you because you
need to be talking to.
No, exactly. I'm not talking to Brian. I'm talking about you was on the camera. You was on my camera, and I saw everything that you own. Okay, so what I'm gonna need you. I want to fight you.
The hell? These women is better with that. What the fuck?
Gina on the track.
Let me tell you about this situation. I've been feeling so unappreciated. Everything I do.
Wow. Damn. That shit really be like that, huh? Poor, it's fucked up. All right, so what's next, man? Got stacks like the International House of Pancakes. Yo, so did you know that 185 mil Diddy became the first black owner of the largest operating minority cannabis company? That's what's up. That's what's up. So, this thing about Diddy, this isn't gonna go away for a while. We're gonna be with this case for a while. It's everywhere. There's a lot of fuckery going on in this case. As we saw, who's this? Who this? Linda, what up? What up? I told you, Linda. I told you. I told you, man. Word got to TMZ. Dude, that chick called her ex-boyfriend. Remember we were like, yo, they should subpoena the ex. She called the ex-boyfriend and was like, yo, I need you to tell my side of the story of what happened. What you need? Like 3 mil? The nigga dubbed her on that. He was like, nah, he went and blocked her number and blocked on social media. Yeah. Stand up, man. That's a stand-up man, yo. And the crazy part is he will, that was a smart move. That was a smart move. Because that was detrimental to this case. That was bad coming down. That was bad coming down. My fucking nose is running. Shit is crazy. So how you doing tonight, Linda? You good? We're going to get into some shit here. Where we at? So Kanye was on point with his kid out here during this little thing they were having. Seeing this freakazoid walking up to his fucking kids. They're all innocent playing. Innocent and playing, and this creepo just like, what's up with you, like? What the fuck, man? You know, everybody know you got to be on these motherfuckers in this industry, man. You got to be on them. Because they're weirdos and like, for real, for real. What else we got here? I'm trying to go through all of the little social media skits before we get to the meat and potatoes of this.
I wish men would stop saying this whole "I want a woman that will be my peace" thing. No, we're not here to be your peace. We're here to be our own peace. You need to work on being your own peace, and then we can have a collaborative United Nations of peace. But you can't be wanting a woman to come into your world representing peace while you're representing war. You're living chaotically.
Obviously, you know, people like, when you're talking to some people, sometimes they go for the extreme of things. Like, obviously, we're not talking about that. Talking about don't be a nag. Don't bring issues and problems always and chaos and bitching and complaining. No, don't do that. I was like, it's just, oh my God, yo. People are really just gonna perish out this motherfucker alone. It's gonna be crazy. The amount of people that are gonna be in the fucking streets and alone. But it's not just women. It ain't just you ladies. Because these niggas just don't learn. What am I talking about? Look at this mother. Look at this mother sucker right here. Young guy. Okay, we could give him that. He's a young guy. But as a young man, I didn't have these damn examples of foul relationships, right? So there's a guy, player RJ Hampton, right? He has a heated argument with his baby mama in a TikTok video, admits to bruising her arms when putting hands on her. Listen to how this shit goes.
Please, man, I don't care if you have me on recording. I could care less. I just don't want to, what I'm afraid of, because of who you are, as me, like, taking him, and then you, like, fighting me off of him, and then you like, oh my God, you used to be.
No, I wouldn't do. First of all, you have laid hands on me before, so.
Nigga, get the fuck out of
you
here.
have.
That stupid shit.
I have pictures of it.
I know.
And text messages of it.
You have pictures of it right here?
Yeah, and you text me.
Who the fuck is gonna care about that?
Who's gonna care? Who's gonna care?
Bro, there are bruises of. You know what? I don't even get into that.
But they came from your hands.
Of course they did.
Okay.
Did I punch you? Did I slap you?
Just because you didn't punch me.
This is a young kid who don't know what the fuck he's doing. He don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he's saying. He don't know how serious it is. He's gonna find out. Oh, young nigga, shut up. Shut up. Look at him. He looks like a little fucking baby. just like, bro, you can't. And this girl, I could tell by her face that she's running circles around this nigga, and he already got her pregnant. He's
okay. Wow.
Hey, look, come back.
Wow.
At the end of the day, if you like the fact that you can sit here and allow, no, because your child has been traveling since 5 a.m. He's been traveling since 5 a.m. and you're sitting here making him crazy to me.
That is what it means about peace. Damn. Oh shit, excuse me. Oh. He's dealing with the kid, and she's just following this nigga with a camera, talking shit. Like who? Like, and he's gonna end up having to give this bitch a few million because he don't know how to keep his fucking dick covered. Like, come on, man. The hell? There's enough there's enough of us on here. There's enough of us on here. There's enough content. Men are talking about it. Some women are talking about it. And these niggas just keep falling into it. And she ain't even that fucking pretty. That's as pretty as she could get with some fucking makeup on. That's sad. Hold on. I gotta blow my nose.
Because you're
talking to you, bitch. Please. Man, I don't care if you're like a K or lead. I just don't want to, what I'm afraid of, because of who you are, as me, like taking him, and then you like fighting me off of him, and then you go, oh my God, you used to.
no, I wouldn't do. First of all, you have laid hands on me before, so
Wander around a hotel. I'm not playing victim. I'm saying
my house.
no.
You went to Miami and you were
First of all,
and your parents kept it.
Yeah, my mom is more of a parent to him than you have ever been.
Dead or alive, shut up.
can you pick the hotel because I have to be here for 45 days.
Went to Miami and we're thought you get the hotel.
That's not the document that you signed, sir.
He said you just went to Miami and been a thought, so you get the hotel. Look, we thought back in the day that if you had money, your chick was going to be loyal and faithful. That's not happening these days. You know why? Because these stupid up the price of pussy. These guys, like the guy who went out with Ice Spice, he spent $500,000 on a shopping spree for her in the first day. Like, who does that dumb shit? What is wrong with you? You know what he could have bought with that $500,000? He could have put down on a fucking building that brings him some money every fucking month. But no, this nigga.
I'm not playing victim. I'm saying
my house.
no.
You went to Miami and you were
First of all,
and your parents kept it.
Yeah, my mom is more of a parent to him than you have ever been.
That I'm stranded in Oklahoma with no hotel, no car. RJ literally snatched Halo off the ground, walked out, hopped in the car, and left. Didn't tell me.
Oh my God. That's the good thing he did. Leave that bitch there. Right? She needs to know that it could happen to her ass.
Didn't tell me when they were back, didn't take any of his stuff. He's not allowed to do that. Just traveled, got up at 5 a.m., took a 13-month-old on the plane. Just had to get off the phone with the police.
And this is a question that I'm wondering ever since I was a fucking kid. Why as soon as people have a fucking baby, they break up or shit gets fucking crazy, right? And I noticed that when a couple has a child, the woman gets super fucking possessive and fucking selfish. And it's like people, if you ever played cards, right? And say you're playing Uno and you got a draw 4, right? This card will impose something on your opponent. Oh, you can't wait to play that fucking card. When that motherfucker think they getting over on you, you do that, boom, draw 4, bitch. That's what it's like when these people have children. The woman uses the kid as a draw 4. She uses the relation, it's over. We could co-parent as a draw 4. She uses get out, nigga, get the fuck out as a draw 4. She uses I want a divorce as a draw 4. And it's just like men don't do that shit. I don't understand what the fuck what the woman's trying to understand it no more. I just need men to just hold your nuts. There's a fucking sucker. Where's this sucker at, man? You're gonna see a sucker in a minute. Hold on. Where the fuck is he at?
Police. And I had to describe what my child was wearing. My 13-month-old was wearing. Didn't make sure he had a pacifier.
Look at that. How hard she had to try to make that one ass tear come out.
Make sure he had his lovey blankets or anything. Doesn't know what time he last ate. Doesn't know what time he last slept.
Doesn't matter. When that kid is hungry, what's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What do babies do when they get motherfucking hungry or they sleepy? They cry.
He's never had him for more than like 30 minutes. This just shows how little he cares about his child. So now I'm waiting for police to get here. That I'm stranded in Oakland. It is now 7:26 p.m. I've been sitting in the lobby since 2 p.m. and still no room. Halo's still not back. Don't know where he is. I hope he ate dinner. I hope poor thing's been up since 5 a.m. His bedtime was an hour ago. So
the baby ready to go to sleep, what they gonna do? They gonna go the fuck to sleep. I don't like
I hope he is back soon because technically his visitation schedule that he's supposed to have access to the child is from 8 to 8. So I would hope that he does at least abide by that part and bring him back by 8 p.m. So it is now 33 minutes, hopefully, and I will have my baby back.
And what you gonna do? You don't got a hotel room. What you gonna do? Just sit in the lobby for fucking till God knows when, till you get a ticket to go back home?
I genuinely really don't even know what to. I've never in my life experienced anything like this, and I pray that nobody else has to. So all I have to say is be careful when you have a baby.
Stop having fucking babies when you're not married, bitch. You just want to have a baby with the nigga because he's a fucking NBA player. That's good for you. I'm glad your ass sat there for 5 hours.
Yeah, because sharing a child that you love with somebody who is literally a horrible person is not for the weak.
Why the fuck would you? And when you do shit like this, people don't realize when you talk about how horrible this person is, you were fucking them raw, obviously. This goes both ways. Dude, you talk about, oh, she's a fucking hoe, or this, and that. You fucked the hoe raw. Oh, he's a deadbeat. He's a horrible person. You let a horrible person nut all in your uterus. So we need to stop talking about each other like that because it makes you look stupid. Especially when you have another baby by the motherfucker.
33 minutes, hopefully, and I will have.
So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. Here we go. This is we already knew this though. We already knew this shit. But TMZ caught wind of it. Oh, bitch, you know that shit's spread like wildfire. Everybody in motherfucker. TMZ has allegedly obtained a text exchange between Diddy accuser Thalia Graves and her ex-boyfriend, where she offers him 7 figures to corroborate her claim. Wow. We were just talking about this shit last night, and I broke down that fucking bullshit report she wrote. I knew it was bullshit. I knew it was holes in that motherfucker. Because when you're just doing that shit up to you, you're not thinking about it. If it didn't really happen and you're just thinking, you're just making up shit, it comes out stupid. You know how many reports I had to write about incidents? And I said, yeah, this is good. This is solid. That shit went to motherfucking IG and came back. They stamped my name, boom, in red. C personnel. Fuck. I go to personnel, yeah, yo, man, what's up, man? My name was stamped in red. Oh, yeah, Wes, yeah, we was looking for you. Hold on. Now they acting like they can't find what the fuck they had for me. And they come over with some goddamn papers. They say, yo, I'm gonna just need you to sign this. You got, they call that shit? You got charges. I got charges. When you have charges, your everyday life that's already stressful gets 3 times more stressful. So now I'm like, yo, I know I wrote that report good. What the fuck is it? Right? And then you go back and you go look at your report that you wrote because you made a copy. And you're like, yo. That's why then when your trial, your fucking trial come up, you go down, where had to go? Church Street, 100 Church Street. You go down to this bitch. I think it was like, I forgot what floor it was. 19th floor. I don't fucking remember. Some floor. You get off the elevator and you walk through these glass doors and it's security there and they got firearms. And like, you got your firearm with you? No, nigga. All right, put everything in a bucket. Like, nigga, I'm in a house with 50 killers. Nigga, you can hear this goddamn security flashlight Joe ass. Get the fuck out of here. Let's fucking go then. You sit down and they call me in this little room. I go in the room and the lawyer comes in like he just finished a fucking fresh cup of coffee, but his ass is running around all day. He's supposed to be my lawyer, but he's in the same building with the judge and the prosecutor that's gonna fucking, fuck me. They all go to lunch together and all this shit. It's just like a big clusterfuck. So he comes in, he's got this fucking folder. He's like, yeah, so you said XYZ, da da da. What's your side of the story? Stick to the script. Stick to the script. Because once you go against what you wrote on paper, that shit is going to be added. So I got to see the shit that I wrote that didn't make any sense. So I learned the hard way, right? When I read that shit, and that bitch said, oh, he drugged me, and then I woke up, I was naked and alone. You fucking liar. Look at this fucking raggedy motherfucker right here. You raggedy bitch. Ooh. I'm glad they got you. I'm glad they got you. And you know what? They should bring her ass up on motherfucking, what's that shit called? They should bring her ass up on conspiracy, racketeering, conspiring charges, to falsifying documents, all that shit. You should bring her up on all that shit. Because you got caught lying. Trying to extort a man from millions of dollars. Because you's a broke bitch. You know, it's just, and then this fucking whore right here. This whore here got the fucking nerve to open her mouth about Denzel Washington now. You talking about Denzel? Denzel with the 42-year marriage? You know, at this point, I think she just hates to see successful black guys. Happy, successful black guys. I think she just hates to see that. She's talking about how she saw Denzel's dick and his grandkid's dick or some shit like that, and she didn't want to. So effectively, you're trying to say Denzel raped you by that comment. It's effectively what she's doing. But hold on, we gotta let's so we go back here. All right, cool. So we got that down. What else do we got here? So remember, this bitch said all this shit. She said all this shit. As tears.
The internal pain after being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault. It's a pain that reaches.
You know.
The internal pain after being sexually assaulted has been incredibly deep and hard to put into words. It goes beyond just physical harm caused by and during the assault. It's a pain that reaches into your very core.
Yeah.
Of who you.
It's a lie on me. That's all I'm saying.
Big Joe Sherman wants you to look at his face and listen.
I don't know this lady from anywhere.
You've never met her?
Never in my life.
He's talking about this woman, Thalia Graves, who appeared at a highly promoted news conference last week with attorney Gloria Allred.
The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health.
The attorney for Graves announcing a federal lawsuit claiming that in 2001, the then 25-year-old was drugged and bound and viciously raped in the Manhattan headquarters of Bad Boy Entertainment by music mogul Sean Diddy Combs with his bodyguard and head of security Joe Sherman.
I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of the security. You got the wrong man. I've never seen you. I've never did anything negative with you. I've never been in the same room with you. Not only wasn't I there, it's a lie on me. That's all I'm saying.
Said he raped you in the corner. Wasn't me. Said he did you with the boner. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, bitch. And her lawyer, this broad, she's still going with the bullshit. She's still going with the bullshit. Look what she said about Diddy, this old lady. Like, Yeah, it's just fucking horrible, man. This is horrible. What was this here? Let me see. I'm so glad they caught this bitch red-handed, and TMZ got the shit. You know what, man? Well, I think we need to contact TMZ, guys. I think we need to contact TMZ and just bring up to them like, yo, Diageo's doing this shit to this guy. These fucking feds don't have anything. They don't have anything on any other fucking stars. They're just trying to smoke these motherfuckers out so they come and tell on themselves. They don't have shit. Fucking Jay-Z supposedly had a lawyer call Pierce Bronson, the guy that this dirty whore went on the show talking all that shit. Yeah, yo, like he ain't right. Like, and then where'd I see that at? This dude called into the Anton show. He called into Anton's show and was like, yo, I was working in there, blah, blah, blah. Who is this? Oh my God. Whew. And the nigga's like, yo, man, he ain't do that. He ain't gotta rape them bitches. Them bitches damn near stepping on each other to try to get with Diddy. And I fucking knew that shit. Wait, I'm gonna show you right here.
Give me a few things to look forward to.
Arrive at address.
No, it's just that.
Where's that? Where's this nigga at?
I'm glad you said that.
So the first date, our matchmaker had given us a call beforehand to really give you an idea.
And let me say, I'm not excusing his behavior because yeah. Don't do that. No. Oh my God. I'll read the super chat so we can move on to the yeah. Turn your YouTube down, big dog.
Oh, that's what that is.
Oh, my bad, sorry. My bad. Yeah. All right, what up though? What's the word? What you got for us? How you doing, brother? I'm glad you let me on because let me tell you something. You can't say no. And I don't want to, obviously Super Dope is not my real name, but I've been in the industry almost 31 years. I've been around Puffy. I shot him. I shot for documentaries for him. I've been to all these parties. I ain't gonna say the back party, but I've been to these parties. And I know these girls. I've seen them. Everybody, they begging to be up under these guys and be a part of something because they think they're going to get something. I don't care what nobody says. And let me say, I'm not excusing his behavior because his behavior has been ratchet ever since. I've seen him with women. I've seen women throw themselves at themselves. I've seen him throw at their underlings thinking they can get to him.
I don't trust these. Krypton in the building, Jess in the building. I don't trust these women to be nothing in them raw. To answer your question earlier, facts, bro. What raw? You don't gotta put a condom on. What? The nerve of you, heatheness. I don't got a condom on. You wildin'. That's crazy. Do you think Jaguar right using the condom right yet? I hope that nigga is, B. I hope he is. You do not want to get that motherfucker pregnant.
You can say no. But see, you want something out of it in the long run. You want to have something. You want to have a dream. I want to be rich. I want to be the next girl. And that's in your mind. You can say no.
Now, the reason they're saying that is because this chick in the middle said that the girls can't say no. So that's what just so happened. A guy called up. He's like, "Nah, man, you can say no. You don't gotta chase the bag. You don't gotta be, just running out there trying to get it. And when you see them at the parties, when we show the videos of them at the parties, everybody they having a good time. Everybody trying to wait till they get that right spot where they can get in Diddy face and shit, man.
On me. That's all I'm.
All right, yeah. What else we got here? Oh, for shits and giggles, this fucking guy, Bill Gates says he will leave the United States if the Epstein client list is released. I don't know when this was supposedly said. This is from Donald J. Trump News. I couldn't find any verification of this. I haven't heard his name as being one of the guys there, though. So that's just to let you know about that. And so let's see what the boyfriend said about this damn Thalia chick. Let's see what he said. Right? Rape accuser ex-boyfriend claimed she offered bribe $3 million if you back my story. Dirty, dirty, dirty cunt you. Last accuser who's suing him, allegedly, So 2001, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so however, TMZ has seen a November 2023 text. So she had this plan since last year. She had this planned since last year, right? November 2023 text exchange between Thalia and the man who was her boyfriend. She reveals she's planning to sue Diddy because he's the one that has the money. She also appears to offer him to give the boyfriend $3 million if he agrees to back her version of the alleged events. Asking him to attest he's seen the alleged video of the incident. The actual text reads, "What do you need? 3 mil? Question mark. Wow, you dirty bitch." So we spoke to Thalia's ex. They spoke to Thalia's ex, who confirmed the validity of the text messages and told us he interpreted it as an attempted bribe. After receiving the text, he blocked Thalia's phone number and also blocked her on social media. That's a good fucking man right there. Good man. Because this isn't just about Diddy, man. This is about all of us, dog. If that shit would have went through, she would have just fucking her and somebody else, they just keep on doing this shit. They constantly show us why you should never believe all women. They love to put that shit out there. But they forget that man that you're doing that to, that's somebody's son. That's somebody's fucking husband, boyfriend, somebody that they love. And you and to set that shit like that, he didn't want any part. He ain't want no parts of that shit. Because if she's doing that to Diddy, she would have. If shit got hot, she'd have turned it around on him. And who's to say she would have gave him the 3 mil? It's not like he could go to the court. See, it's not like he could go to the court and be like, yeah, she said if I kept up with her fucking story, that she would give me some of the money. He can't do that. Because that's saying that you committed perjury. Jail time. You can't do that. She thought she was slick. Sneaky. Yeah, man. These fucking bros is foul, B. You gotta tell your sons, tell your fucking If your dad got a divorce and he back in the streets, say, yo, Pop, you gotta watch these bitches. All right. So this is what her fucking lawyer said. It is very common that rich, powerful men and their supporters attempt to discredit, shame, and humiliate accusers who have the courage to come forward. The complaint speaks for itself. Our client is looking for her day in court. Man, I hope they lock that bitch up when she go to court. You'll recall Al Redden Graves held a news conference following a lawsuit, which was incredibly emotional. Daya sobbed as she talked about the physical and mental trauma caused by the alleged rape. Since the lawsuit was filed, Diddy's former security head claims he has never met her, and he was not working for Diddy at the time of the assault. So yeah, boom, we got you. We got you. We got you, and we let that thing go. Bang! Yeah, she'd have played him. That was the whole card. That was the whole card. That was the whole plan. He can't be like, yo, man, when you gonna get that $3 million? That bitch would have took that $3 million and fucking went to France or some shit. What you gonna do? Go to France? That bitch would have left. They in New York. She'd have up and probably went to fucking Beverly Hills. She'd have got fucking I don't know how much she thinks she was gonna get from him, because she's like, yo, how much you need? 3 mil? Nah, I need 20. Up front. Can't do it? All right, well, sorry. You know what I'm saying? But dude held it down for the men. And then the other broad, the lawyer dropped her. We remember the $12,000 for the hotline, right? Check this out, right? So we talking about this bail. He couldn't get bail. Diddy can't get bail. When we go here and we look at those the mafia guys, these mafia figures were assisted by a sworn member of law enforcement who helped these gambling dens to thrive by offering police raids on competing clubs. The mafia has brought untold violence and extortion into our neighborhoods for decades, even threatening the life of an individual as part of this case. But they gave this motherfucker bail. But they gave him bail. So he did all that, but you gave him bail. And you said Diddy's too dangerous to give bail. But you let mafia fucking members get out, right? Where's this guy? And you got the cops working for them. Okay, where's it at? Where's that? All right. Prosecutors also identified 63-year-old Carmelo Polito as an acting captain of the Genovese crime family. He's charged with racketeering, money laundering, operating illegal gambling businesses, and attempted extortion. His bail was set at $1 million. Right? Extortion, individual. What else? He said, and he passed the message. He allegedly instructed another individual to relay a new message to the debtor. Tell him I'm going to put him under the fucking bridge. Right? But you give these guys bail? You give them bail. This dude turned in all this shit and all that. But you give these dudes who's threatening motherfuckers, and they got the, and here's another guy they let go. Look at the other motherfucker they let go right here. And they gave him a cash bail. Cash bail. Reputed New York City Colombo mobster released from jail. $5 million bond, baby. Look at this motherfucker. Look at this guy. He just looks like he don't play no fucking game. Look at this motherfucker. Real deal. Real fucking deal. A top echelon Colombo crime family leader was freed Friday on a $5 million bond over the objections of federal prosecutors. So even though the federal prosecutors said, no, don't let this guy go, the judge still let him go. Said now, there'll be none of that. Innocent till proven guilty. $5 million bond. Diddy offered $50 million. $50 million. God damn. So, and I like this guy's page right here. I'm so glad that they caught that broad. Oh, that brings me so much joy that they got that bitch. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens to her. I can't wait to see what happens to her, man. What are they going to do? Yo, England. What up? What up? What up? And why they keep trying to put shine on a black man? Just like that guy Jay Prince said last night, you know, they weren't like Diddy, like they acting like the whole shit started and is gonna stop with Diddy, bro.
The police did come out at that time. They also stated that they heard cars screeching, and the neighbor went outside and saw a black SUV leaving the premises.
I don't believe nobody now. I don't believe nobody. I don't believe none of these witnesses. Not a soul. I don't believe none of them. You got to throw this case out. Because you have no witnesses. No, you have nobody that you, everybody you have has a fucking ulterior motive. Every single one. You're handing out money. You're handing out money. You can't believe a word any of these motherfuckers say.
2018, y'all. What took these people so long to speak up? Out of 500 people that just came out the blue when the money talks came up, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 was strong enough to just be like, hey, I'm standing up. I'm going to say something. Damn who believes me. Damn who.
Yo, he got a point. Out of 500 motherfuckers that just came up when the money came up, just like you said, not 1% of those motherfuckers was strong enough to be like, man, I don't care who believe me, man. This nigga did this, blah, blah, blah. Nobody came and said shit.
Who doesn't? This is my story. Cassie included. She was there the longest. She should be held accountable. Why isn't Cassie held accountable? That's really what y'all gotta ask, bro.
Cassie got over through pretty privilege. That's exactly what that Thalia bitch was trying to do. But Cassie got over through pretty privilege. She's small. Niggas think she innocent. I don't know why they just run with this narrative. Oh, Diddy manipulated her. He was older. She was dating a nigga 10 years older than her already. She was 18 dating a motherfucker 27 years old. Come on, man.
Gene Deal better shut the hell up. Come on, bro. He's even said that he stood outside of this place or this door, and come on, bro. Listen, I just don't see upward 500 people, and not 1 to 10 out of those 500 speaking the fuck up. I'm not saying bro ain't did nothing that they're accusing him of, but it's like, how far out of hand are we gonna let this thing get?
I ain't even gonna.
I told you.
I ain't even gonna lie. The way this shit is going so far, man, I don't believe these bitches, man. The way this shit is going, I don't believe none of these motherfuckers. This Little Rod nigga, he moved in with the nigga and you stayed in there with the nigga. Bitches is lying and getting caught. The other ones is arguing with who argues with their lawyer during a rape case? What do you have to argue about?
Y'all, when it first popped off, what it was about. Cognac, tequila, whatever the hell that Diego. You stop making these folks money. And he mentioned that he took them from something hundreds, thousands of millions of something sold. And come on, man.
40.
They're not having that. So you stop making them money, and then you take them to court and win some money. This is just a elite ass whooping. They're gonna diminish his reputation. Watch Clive and Puff's mom. Watch. Don't be surprised if he comes home, but he comes home with one less person in his company. Nothing at this point would surprise me.
Yeah. Is this dude? He made a good comment. We about to get into all this shit. The only thing that scares me, the only thing that scares me for Diddy, I ain't even gonna lie to you, is this Biggie and Tupac shit. That's the only thing that scares me, bro. From what I heard, one part sounds stupid, but the other part, that don't sound stupid. The Biggie hit the Biggie aspect of it, that part doesn't sound stupid. I heard it, I listened carefully. I listened to the words this guy used, the way he said it, his tone of affliction, his body movement. Usually I could be like, I'm motherfucking lying. I could tell off the rip. I can't tell off the rip with him. And that shit he's saying, it sound, man. So this nigga said, bro. At that shit, bro. That Biggie and Pac shit, they could put that together, bro. They could put that together. The government, like AQ said, yo, what up, AQ? They could put that shit together, B. They could put that together, man. But so they said Puff was working with Big. He signed the contract. Cool. That Biggie is Puffy's artist. Cool. He said that Biggie cut a side deal with Atlantic Records, right? And the night that Tupac got shot at the radio station, the night Tupac got shot, Big was already there without Puff. He said he was already there cutting music for the new company he's working for, Atlantic. So Puff went up there to bust him. Said Puff went up there to run down on Big, like yo, what you doing? Because the music that you're giving them, you could be giving to me because you got a contract with me. When he runs down on Big, at the same time, Tupac is coming in, and Tupac got shot, right? So then it looked like Big and Puff was there chilling together, but Big went there to cut some records, and then Pac showed up to confront him. Later on, fast forward, Big and Puff got into an argument over that, and he was saying, "Yo, tell me the truth, Big, tell me the truth. What the fuck, yo, what you doing? And Big was like, "Yo, Puff, chill." He said the next day is when Big got killed. Discharge pumps had plug lines. Whole town shut down. Oh shit, where you at, Q? You in you ain't in Alaska, right? That's not true, right? Yeah, you in a damn. Well, thank God for you, man, out there working, helping them motherfuckers out. They need man, I need the fucking trailer, man. I need you out there, kid. You know what I'm saying? So that story and the way he told it, I believe him. And Puff was young. You know, he probably wasn't in control of his emotions. He was hurt. Oh, yeah, that's right. Damn, man. If that motherfucker kill Big, that nigga ain't never coming home. So, let's look where that shit at. So, Pierce Morgan apparently had to apologize. Jay-Z sicked some lawyers on his ass. Yo, look, there's some chicks, man. They have, look at this broad here. She ain't got a lick of talent. Look what she got to do online, B.
Hey, welcome back to my YouTube
Oh,
channel. If you're new
shit.
here, hi, I'm Tyler. In today's video, I'll be showing you a quick and easy way to clean your table and
Look
chair
at the
in just a
buns.
few simple steps. Let's get started.
That's what the Becky's is
First,
looking
you want
like.
to grab a clean, dry cloth or duster, lightly wipe the surface of a table and chair to remove dust, crumbs, or any loose dirt.
So a chick can be on YouTube butt ass naked, titties out, but she got paint on it and it's cool. She bends over, you can see the crack
Don't
of that
forget the
ass.
legs and the back of the chair too. Next, we want
Look
to
at
take
that
a damp cloth with your favorite surface cleaner or mild detergent mixed with water. That's what I'm using today. Gently wipe down the entire surface of the table and
No talent. Oh, what is this at? Where that shit at? This one here, she ain't got no ass though. She got some humongous titties, but no ass at all. That's not it. That's not it. This is it. I think this is it. Commercial. Yep.
I'm a little disappointed where I'm at right now because, I just want to get more hits. And right now, if a song drop, if it's not a hit, I'm like.
And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
So we know, Ariel, that you've got this client. You plan to file the suit this week. There hasn't been a lot of detail about it, but I think you can reveal a little more tonight about it.
Action. And I say this despite the fact that these are all people who are.
Now, right now, Son's not charging this federal.
They going after his fucking son. Oh, is this it? Look at this bitch here.
Honestly, I saw it just the way I saw Naomi Campbell's vagina. It was not, I didn't ask for it. I did not. I did not want that, sir.
So, by her saying that, what does that sound like?
Honestly, I saw it just the way I saw Naomi Campbell's vagina. It was not, I didn't ask for it. I did not. I did not want that, sir.
You know Denzel's family.
Literally. I do not want green eggs and ham.
Literally Denzel's family.
I'm sorry.
I told you about my great-great-great-grandma.
I know, but I'm sorry. I've seen your great-great-great-cousin's penis on 2 occasions in my life. And it was nice. Not better than you, but it was nice. But what I will say is, Lady Bridget says, oh, DZ! But what I will say about Denzel Washington's manhood is that it was mostly on a professional basis.
Meaning he paid for it. This fucking broad. Yo, Denzel. Like, Denzel ain't fucking with nobody, man. That nigga quiet. He gave us some great movies. He's chilling. He minding his business. He's been married to his wife for 41 years, bro. He's been married to his wife for 41 years. Why are you fucking with this man? You sucked his dick and he gave you some money. So I don't understand this shit. Why are you bringing it up trying to wreck? Like that's why I said I don't think she likes to see happy, successful men. I don't think she like. You think about it, her career is trash. Everybody that she used to hang out with excelled higher than her. And they ran through her. And I think she's upset about that. Because sometimes you sit back and you look at your life. I've done it. I know people that do that shit. Sometimes you sit back and you look at your life. Secretly, quietly. That's why we indulge and buy shit and try to make it seem like, you know, you just try to make it seem like, James, you sit back and you look, and sometimes when you don't like what you see, you become disgruntled. You're like, damn, man, I got 2 kids. One of hers passed on, may he rest in peace. The other one, we watched that joint last night. That motherfucker can't stand her ass. That nigga can't stand her. Yeah, it's like, yo, you don't got nobody else to talk about? You dug up, there's so many more motherfuckers you could talk about that we know there's some foul shit. But you talk about Denzel? And the man is telling you, yo, I'm telling you that, yo, that's family. Like, chill. And he like, I'm sorry. I don't like green eggs and ham. Man, oh man. They are dangerous, man. She said there is no secret to successful marriage. We work at it. It's work. There's a lot of prayers for strength, for staying in the forgiveness mode, but it's the basic love that we have for each other. She took a break from her career to raise their kids. When I became pregnant, shoot in Los Angeles, Broadway, 2011, they're a team, man. Look at that shit. This is when he did Ricochet. Y'all ever saw Ricochet? And it's funny. In that movie Ricochet, he actually got framed by a hooker. You remember that shit? She did, yeah. I think the only real reason she came forward is because she didn't get what she wanted. I don't see her as an innocent victim. Bro, everybody else chose to do some shit. You chose to sell pussy. And now the niggas that bought the pussy, you want to tell on them. Yeah, look. He bought my pussy 20 years ago.
Pussy going for the 40. I ain't no bad looking bitch.
What the fuck? So what? See, our platform, we've grown. I remember when we were just 300 strong, 1,030 strong, right? But these if we were like fucking 60,000 strong, nigga, you know what I would be putting out? We don't give a fuck what they did. I don't give a fuck what he did. You talking about Denzel, the dude who been married to one woman for 41 years? I don't care what he did. His wife chose not to leave him, whatever they fucking went through. They worked through it. They love each other enough to ride out till the fucking sun burns out on them. Leave them alone. Like, you're really showing your true colors. You're really showing us that, like, yo, you showed us that you a real piece of shit, man. You're a piece of shit. Like, there's no other way to fucking say this shit, man. She's a real piece of shit, man. And what's gonna happen is she's gonna only be left with a bunch of bitter broads, man.
like Ron Jeremy professional?
Okay, so you remember I told you I pretty much lived at the Mondrian in the early 2000s when I was in LA, until I moved to another hotel that didn't try to turn me into a drug addict and make me a witness to SA crimes.
Another hotel that didn't try to turn you into a drug addict. So now she's blaming her turning into a drug addict on hotels. One thing I've been noticing when chicks don't want to take accountability for something, they start saying some real delusional shit. Like they start saying shit that just don't make any fucking sense. Is that the video when she's prostituting for what?
Yeah, pussy going for the 40. I ain't no bad looking bitch, you know. A mouth full of sperm and a rectum full of sperm, and you want to get a light.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's crazy. But her son said that she enjoys. Nah, James. I ain't see that shit yet. I ain't see that shit yet. She selling ass for some fucking cocoa bread and shit, man. Some cocoa bread. You know what I'm saying? I know West Indians, they got some of the best food on the planet, but damn. You know what I mean?
Now, a lot of people don't know, but Denzel, for a large part of his career, was a raging cocaine head.
Now he's a so what? He ain't a so what?
True. And I can say that because I know he snorted with my uncle. But what I will say is that he was always very discreet and very professional. Now Denzel, before he would do a big movie role, this is Ted. Matter of fact, somebody put up my cash app.
We're not.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Begging. Fucking begging. Stop begging Ronald Reagan. Remember niggas used to say that? Begging ass. God damn.
We're not gonna have any Denzel slander. That's family.
There's no Denzel slander.
No. You just get to the point, and we gonna cut it with Denzel. That's family.
Before he would go into a big role, he would exercise his demons.
Okay, look.
He would check into a hotel, and he would work it out for a week or two.
Okay. So no disrespect to family. We'll talk about it on Jack Right Uncensored. How about that?
What do you mean no disrespect to family?
Because I got questions.
No, because the mom came to me and asked me if I wanted to move my hotel room. And they were going to give me a suite that was $2,000 more than the suite I was already paying for. And I thought it was a scam. And they said, Mr. Washington is booking out the floor. Your room is the only room left, ma'am. We will give you one of the top suites, and you move into there for no extra charge. I didn't believe them, because them pussies fucked with my bill all the time. So I said, no, I don't care what it is, I'm staying. I wish I had left.
And he actually had to negotiate that. James, he had to negotiate that because the scene really called for him being fully raped in it. That's what the scene really called for, but he was like, nah, I ain't doing that. That James, which one was that? That was Friday. I forgot which one, man. It might have been. It was the one where they were going to. Damn, I really don't know. Let me look real quick. That shit was funny. I mean, not that scene, but the fucking movie. Friday After Next, 2002. Yeah. Oh yeah. Friday After Next. Pimp Down.
A little bit more water. Smell like ammonia in this bitch. Come on. There you go.
So he said in this scene he was actually supposed to be raped in this scene, but he didn't want to do it.
One at a time, players. One at a time. Busy right now, working with a monster.
You know what this is,
New boot.
Don't fight this shit.
Fight what shit?
Just let it happen.
Let it happen. What the hell you doing with the phone book, nigga? I ain't even in the phone book. What the? Nigga, you better. This ain't funny, nigga. I'll bitch slap your ass. Come on, I ain't playing. You pee on me.
Get your bitch ass up, Lucky Charms. I like my fish wet and squirming.
I thought I was dreaming.
You are.
He almost drowned me, nigga.
Oh, you dreaming? It's a wet dream.
Wet dream? Nigga, wait a minute. I'm a pimp. You lost your mind? What the hell? Am I in prison? Hold on, Donna. Lift down. Lift him.
Come on.
Come on. You got a line of ball. You was just gonna take it, wasn't it? You thought I was play pimping, didn't you, huh? Say something.
Please. Hey,
Huh?
I was just playing with you. I was just playing with you, dog. I was just playing, man, okay? Look, I'm a nice guy. You get to know me.
Shut up! What the hell you talking about? I am a boy! You are not in prison anymore, Damon! That's not how we do it! Damon, are you a music lover? You are? Good. Have you ever heard of the Nutcracker? Yeah! Have you heard it? Huh? Yes. Crunching on your balls and I want to bust up and sleep. I want everybody back. There's gonna be ball juice everywhere.
Everybody get back in the house. Get back. You ain't got to stop back. Don't take anybody.
Player.
You got right back. Look.
Ain't nothing, player. Thanks for inviting me to the party. I appreciate it. Donna, get the car. Come on, player.
Yo, who is that chick? Who is that chick? That's a pretty motherfucker, man. I don't know who she is. I don't know her name, but she a pretty motherfucker, man.
Yeah, that's his name too. You can have them both back in the head.
Big Pimpin', look, I'm just saying, man, let him go now and there won't be no hard feelings.
No hard feelings? Have you ever seen a Rottweiler fight a Chihuahua? Have you?
No.
Me neither, but it ain't pretty. I'm sure of it. Now you hold on till I get in the car.
Dude, I'm not about to touch his nuts or them vice grips.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Bullshit.
You invited me to this party, ain't that right?
That's right. Hey, whatever y'all do, make it quick. I think I'm gonna pass out.
No. It's your party, your pliers, his nuts in your hand. That's how it's going. Donna, get the door.
I get the car door.
Give me a call when you get a chance.
Yeah. I'll call you.
Hold on. Hey, what? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Get these pliers.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready, player.
On the count of 3.
On the count of 3.
Here we go. 1.
On your balls.
2.
Grab a handful.
3.
Go!
Oh shit. Oh shit, man. Oh my God. Yo, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. Ah. I mean, I don't know, right? Cause what was that? Uh, James, what's worse, wearing a dress or being chased around by a gay man? I would rather in a movie be chased around by a gay man because that means that you ain't gay yet. If you wearing a dress, that means you already done took it. You already done took it, kid, you know what I mean? You know, they start asking you questions and shit.
Do you suck dicks? Sir, no, sir. Are you a peanut pepper? Sir, no, sir.
But can't trust those. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I don't trust anybody who made it in that motherfucker. I don't trust anybody who made it in that motherfucker. You made it to a big movie? Nah, nigga, what you do to get that part? It wasn't just fucking talent in the right place at the right time, my ass. Nah, nigga. Too much of this shit is coming out about you, motherfuckers, man. Y'all niggas, these dudes, nah.
Because I spent the rest of the week with your family.
So we'll talk.
And every prostitute.
We'll talk about him later.
He hired.
We'll talk.
That I had Denny.
No.
Fucking weird white bitches.
No, that's family. We'll talk about that later.
All right.
Jaguar right uncensored.
I'm telling you.
Jaguar right uncensored. We'll talk about it.
So like, yo, does she get money for this? Like, is this a source of income for her telling these stories? Because which is why I think she's talking about Denzel. Because who else you gonna talk? You done talk shit. There's nobody left for you to talk about. That's black. You done talk. When I first started seeing her, she was talking about Dwayne Wade. Oh, Dwayne Wade is gay. He is a fucking fruity motherfucker, whatever. But Dwayne Wade is gay and his wife. Then she was talking about Will Smith. Then she was talking about who was after Will Smith? It was Dwayne Wade, Will Smith. Then I think Diddy. Now Jay-Z. And now she's like just talking about Denzel. This nigga married, man. Like I'm not with that fucking up somebody. Marriage, finding somebody in this world today is almost impossible. You got making it to the NFL or NBA, hitting the lotto, and having a successful fucking marriage. That marriage is now in that category of nearly impossible. Having a successful marriage? And yo, she's fucking she's fucking knees, damn. You know, she's just like she said she only talk if she get paid to do it. But I might be wrong. She might, because she stayed coming up on a certain podcast.
He's a lovely nudist, though. He does it so well. And then I saw the second time. The other time I saw.
Moving on.
No, because I said I saw his penis twice. So the other time I saw your cousin's penis was on Broadway, literally, when he did Julius Caesar. I had great seats.
6th row, center stage. He killed it. He brought Shakespeare to life for me that night. I'm telling you, boy.
Shakespeare?
And when he got up there and did that scene, and he had that thing, the little cloth on, and he jumped up. I don't even remember the line. I don't think nobody did. But his dick peeked out like Jamie Foxx and Django. And everybody was like,
The line was on camera.
on camera.
That's
Well, it wasn't on camera.
Quit talking
It
about
was
that.
Broadway.
Stop. That's
I paid good money for that show. I paid good money for those tickets.
No, you're not talking about Denzel.
Those are $1,200 tickets. I deserve to see the people.
That's it. That's it. You're not talking about
Put a 1 in the chat if you feel as though if you paid $1,200 to see Denzel Washington on Broadway, you deserve to see his people skirt. Put a 1 in the chat and $1,200 earns you a peek. And put a 2 in the chat if you think it was, you know, not part of the ticket price.
Fuck this bitch, man. So we done went over Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We done went over this fucking broad here. We done went over this young basketball player who's arguing with this girl after he done got her fucking pregnant. Like, niggas is dumb. We ain't had people giving us this game when we were coming up, man. We ain't had these people giving us this game. But these niggas, their phone is right in their hand. Go on YouTube, bro. Just scroll. You're gonna see some shit. Niggas out here screwing these girls raw. You know you make millions of dollars a year and you screwing somebody raw. Are you crazy? You shouldn't even be screwing somebody raw if you make a fucking 100,000. You know. If you one of the brothers and you up there with the 130s, the 150s, 180s, man, you better have a year supply of condoms, bro. Had them shits in the car, in the damn console, had them shits in the fucking dresser, had a pillowcase, nigga. Like, you need them shits. Don't be fucking around. They got all this birth control. They ain't come out with birth control for men. If they came out with birth control for men, there would be no single moms, kid. If they came out with birth control for men, nah. Yo, how that birth control shit work? They gotta take that shit every day or once a week or some shit like that for the ladies. I forgot. I remember they used to have some little circle fucking kind of case, and they opened it up, and there was a bunch of. I think it was like once a day or some shit like that. Or you go get a shot, and you good for like 6 months. Man, they need to get that shit for men. But they don't have it because that shit feeds the fucking system. Because you know niggas gonna take that shit. Now check this out.
Oh, I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but look, right? Finesse 2 times react after learning he's not the biological father of Nia Love's daughter. Nia apologizes. Billy, she said sorry and, oh, I'm not perfect, and then turned around and started saying, I prayed to God for signs to get him out of my life, so this is like a blessing in a disguise. A blessing that you...
Yeah, when I say, when the accountability come, they get delusional. The accountability monster came. You got pregnant by some other dude. And now he left you. And you said, you know, oh, maybe this is, you know, I prayed for God to get him out of my life. So this is, what? Take accountability for that shit. You cheated and like, what the fuck?
Fucked another dude and got pregnant and put the baby on another dude is a blessing? Miss, shut up. Like, how you using God for this nonsense? Yo, it needs to be a charge, man. These females need to go to jail for this shit. It need to be mandatory right at birth that you get the blood test right then and there. Like, or they need to go to jail for doing this shit. And the friends who back that, y'all need to get locked up for accessory or whatever the fuck. Because y'all be backing this shit. Reading the comments, you see like women just really backing this behavior. Shout outs to all the women that's out there that'll tell a friend and a disown a friend like this and be like, I'm not fucking with you. You out here moving, trifling like this, putting babies on dudes that's not theirs. Get out of here. We can't hang with each other. We ain't no dudes gonna be out here thinking that I'm trifling like that, fucking around with your trifling ass. So if it's females out there that move like that, salutes to you, man. But this type of behavior, it need to be a charge with this shit. Like, I can't understand it. This shit be having me flabbergasted that females co-sign this behavior. This shit is crazy. Oh, I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but look, right?
So I had to go do some digging to find out what the hell they talking about over here. That's funny situation. Usually the dude who has a child with another. Yeah. Yo, it's usually the dude. Now these chicks, it's usually the dude that gets caught. This whole social media shit, remember, it's a lot of older cats now who are finding out that their kids aren't theirs. You know, maybe they having some type of medical shit. They might need, you know, a transfusion, or they might need this or that or whatever. They go there and they find out that there's no match, sir. Like, what? Yeah, it's a 0.00 match. Like, the nigga was not mine. There's a lot of people going through that shit. So I had to do some digging on this case because I don't, you know, these are just like, you know, young rappers. I don't know who the hell this is, whatever, DDG or whatever. No, finesse 2 times. And this is the chick. If you can't tell that this girl is a thought, this is the thought dress code right here. This is the thought dress code. The hair, lashes, and the fucking makeup. Right? You see this little baby hair shit.
Birthday, and I wanted to go celebrate with my friends, but he's the type of person, he just wasn't feeling that. Like, he just didn't want me to go outside. So anyway, long story short,
So y'all know I be breaking down what motherfuckers say. Right? She said she wanted to go on vacation with her friends. And he didn't want her to go. She's making it sound innocent. You know what that is? That's a girl trip. Like, you in a relationship? Nah, you can't go on a girl's trip. If you in a relationship and she's like, you know, I want to go on a girl's trip, and she's and she's and you got this type of bitch? Nah, bro. And here's the thing. Don't no. Don't tell him no. You just say, "Are you sure that's what you want to do? Are you sure that's what you want to do?" She was like, "I mean, yeah, like, I don't really support that type of shit. You know, like that girl trip shit. You know what I mean? If you know, maybe if you going with your mom and your sister and shit like, well, you going with a group of chicks to Jamaica, DR, the Bahamas, Mexico. Y'all not going out there to just drink and just sit in a bathing suit. Like, nah. Girl trips is all is you know, just for the fact that, especially if we just started dating. There was a woman who had 9 kids. 3 were the man that she was presently with. So this nigga got with her, and she has 6 kids. I'm glad that shit happens to niggas that do that shit. Why are you getting with a bitch that got 6 kids? What are you doing? Guy with her 6 kids had 3 more with her. They were together 10 years. She said she wanted to go on a girls' trip. He said, "Nah, I don't want you to go." Boom, boom, boom. She said, "I don't give a fuck. You know, it ain't no big deal. I'm going." She thought that nigga wasn't gonna leave. She went on her girls' trip. She came back, and he packed all of his shit and left. And she's like, "Yo, what kind of punk ass shit is that? He ain't even stay to talk to me about it. He just go up and leave because I went on a girl." And I could tell that she the type. She was fucking the fucking second day she was there. First night they got there, they scoped shit out. Second day, that bitch was out there looking for some dick. I already motherfucking know the game. But let them play their card. Don't play their card for them because you want to see what the hell they're really going to do. AQ says, "I'd say if you go, I'm changing the locks." And one case, a dude did that shit. If she wants to do that with her girlfriend, she can, and we can break it off at the same. Yeah, me, I would like. You sure that's what you want to do? Because you already know how I am, and you know I ain't going for no shit like that. So you bringing it up to me, all right, go. When you go, I'll pack my shit or I'll pack your shit because I don't play the move it in with a woman game no more. I did that shit too many fucking times. I can't do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I refuse. So you go, I'll pack your shit and send it to your mom's or rent one of them $30 U-Hauls and take that shit over to your mom or some shit like that. And that's it. Locks has changed. And you know, because really you shouldn't really be that attached. You shouldn't be that attached to them. You know what I'm saying? That is a old what is that shit called in your phone? When they say, "Yo, you got a new update." That's the old update, man. That's the old brainwash, the old frame of mind. Being all attached and you thinking you're gonna find this woman and this is going, nah, bro. It don't work like that, man. If your chick is under 37, nigga, under 37, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. You find a older chick, you know what I'm saying? You might have to sacrifice, she gonna have she gonna have some baggage, she gonna have some, it's just too much, dog. Because they do wild shit like they meet niggas out there, one of their exes will go meet her, like, this shit just too wild, it's too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's supposed to be boundaries. Like, I shouldn't, in a relationship, you shouldn't have to say what's disrespect. You shouldn't have to say what is a boundary. You should all by 40, we should already know. Ain't no going to dinner or brunch with your ex, or ain't no going to dinner or going out with your male best friend. Ain't no male best friend. You mean to take it? Oh, no, that's my male best friend. Your male best friend? Oh, okay, cool. That's not for you. A chick with a male, because you already know. every female friend I had, either I fucked or I wanted to fuck. You know, you got an ex. I got a couple exes that I, stay away from. Reason being, it always picks up right where it left off. You come by, we're fucking. So but being a responsible dude, to stay away from her. Yeah, that's how the movies got that shit. And this broad here, yeah, man. Just think, all these broads, right? You see all these amateur videos, these amateur porn videos of chicks, uh, giving head in the staircase or in the car, or all these wild videos, chicks working in Walmart, sucking dick in the Walmart bath. At some point, she's gonna want to really settle down with a guy. And this video was circulating around. The medieval age concept of the monogamous relationship in the family is not working in 2024. It's not working. It's not working, man. Shit. In medieval times, in the 16, 1700s, man, they were prostitutes, man. Some dude named Desiderius Erasmus, he was a humanist, and he, wanted everybody to be the best that they could be and shit. And he went and he was like, "Yo, there's too many fucking whores out here." So he said, "Yo, I'm gonna advocate for them to be educated, and we're gonna offer them uh, marriage as an alternative to prostitution." You ever heard that saying, "You can't turn a hoe into a housewife"? That's where that came from. A couple of them tried it, and they was like, nah, this shit ain't working, man. I'm going back to hoeing." Yeah, that shit, it don't work, man. Like, that shit that we just showed, where that girl at? Oh, I don't got over it. She up there cleaning a chair, ass naked. That's what she's doing on fucking on YouTube to make money. There's another chick, she up there, she cooks with tight clothing on, and like everything is sexualized, man. Nobody want that as no wife. And all of the shit that they want, the only people that got what they're asking for today were wives and mistresses. The mistress got the $300 dates. The mistress got the fucking uh, 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 apartment paid for, the little baby Range Rover and shit. And the mistress got that shit. Mistresses last, they ride out 20, 30 years with a nigga. Yeah. Wives didn't like mistresses. They hated mistresses. Which is why they would say, yo, when they caught you, what did they ask you when they caught you with her? Do you love her? Because niggas loved their mistress. They loved that. The mistress was dangerous because what she knew what the wife did that pissed the husband off. She knew how to act. She knew how to use that information to her benefit. Every time he called me and we get together, you know, um, I find out different things that, she might have did or whatever. This nigga go on a business trip, who gonna meet him out there? His mistress. You know what I'm saying? The mistress live better than the wife. She's getting her bills paid. She's getting the best of him. You know what I'm saying? She's not. She don't have to argue, and they got their time apart, so she get to miss the nigga. Every time they get together, the shit is love. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga loves her. The wife, at some point, she don't want to put your dick in her mouth no more. So she don't want you to put your dick in her mouth, rather. Pause. Hey yo, y'all know what I mean. She starts leveraging the sex. All right. You want this, you got to do that. You got to take me this Saturday. You got to take me here, and we got to spend 7 hours doing some shit that you don't want to fucking do. All of this other extra bullshit. You didn't have to do all that shit before to get some head. She used to send you nudes and shit. None of that shit no more. Kids are grown. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't like how you chew. Like all kind of shit. Your mistress, she loves how you chew. She loves to give you head. She sends you nudes. Niggas rock out with the mistress. But if you ain't love her, if she was just a fucking side bitch, she like, all right. She might have got, her nails and hair done, and she gave him some head. But that's about it. She ain't long term. That mistress, that bitch long term. Mistress show up at the goddamn funeral. They're like, who's that? It's the mistress, man. That's who that is.
It was my birthday, and
So it was her. So she went on a girls' trip on her birthday.
I wanted to go celebrate with my friends, but he's the type of person, he just wasn't feeling that. Like, he just didn't want me to go outside. So anyway, long story short, we broke up because of that. And I went on about my business. We was not together for a good, I want to say, like,
if this my real mama, if this my real deal mama, this my real deal mama, why would the baby not be related to my mama? This is my real mama. How the baby ain't related? So you want me to go down there and take another test for them to tell me that I ain't the dad, the baby ain't related to me?
Yo, look at this shit. This nigga's holding her stomach. He holding her stomach. That ain't even his kid. That's crazy.
What you still want me to do? Like, you wanna.
Yo, this shit is wild. That he holding her stomach. Thinking that that's his baby and all that shit. That ain't even his baby in that motherfucker.
You already stuck stabbed. No potential, no hustling potential. They're fine for nothing. Just fine for nothing. Like, just standing there for nothing. Like, I ain't gonna utilize it. Just want to go in the club with this big ass Don Julio bottle and celebrate. And woo!
All right, what's up with it, y'all? Salute, man. I'm back again with another video.
If you want to double the size of your next in-person conference or workshop, here's a quick summary of our offer and how we...
It was my birthday, and I wanted to go celebrate with my friends, but he's the type of person, he just wasn't feeling that. Like, he just didn't want me to go outside. So anyway, long story short, we broke up because of that. And I went on about my business. We was not together for a good, I want to say, like, a good 2 weeks or something like that before we got back together. But in that time, I was doing my own thing. I was single. I was doing my own thing with an ex of mine. So That's why I say in the messages that they kept posting on all social media, that's what I meant when I said I didn't know, because I didn't know. I know what I did with that person, and I knew that in my mind, I'm like, okay, so this my nigga baby, like this, you know, this Rick baby. I'm not down that in my mind, because I know what happened with, you know, the other person I was dealing with. That's what I meant when I said I didn't know. When he texted me, when he texted me the DNA test, cause I seen he texted me that before his mama went live. I mean, before his mama posted that and did all that, he had already sent it to me. So that's when I texted, and I was just like, damn, like, I didn't know, because I really didn't. I didn't name my baby after you thinking that this is your, you know, I didn't do all of that stuff thinking that this wasn't your baby. Like, she wasn't, I didn't do all that.
That shit don't even matter. So this chick said that she went to wherever they were broken up for 2 weeks, and she went back to her ex, which means she was probably talking to that nigga while they were still together.
So this my nigga baby, like this, you know, this Rick baby. I'm not down that in my mind, because I know what happened with, you know, the other person I was dealing with. That's what I meant when I said I didn't know. When he texted me, when he texted me the DNA test, cause I seen he texted me that before his mama went live. I mean, before his mama posted that and did all that, he had already sent it to me. So that's when I texted, and I was just like, damn, like, I didn't know, because I really didn't. I didn't name my baby after you thinking that this is your, you know, I didn't do all of that stuff thinking that this wasn't your baby. Like,
she lied. She lying her ass off. She knew that there was a good chance that that was not his baby, but she named the baby after him because she was hoping. She was hoping that it was his. She was like, well, I'm going to name it after him because I'm hoping that it's his. And then everything will be cool. It turned out it wasn't his.
she wasn't yours. I didn't do all that. I understand why they was angry. Don't get me wrong. Like, I totally get that. You know, I've been around y'all. Y'all was like my family at a point in time. Like, I get why y'all did what you did, but it was just the way you went about it. That's what I had an issue with. Like, ask me, you know, if y'all had a feeling or y'all had conversations feeling like my baby wasn't his baby, I just felt like you could have just said something to me about it and we could have handled it and it just would have been what it was. I get where I was wrong at. I totally understand that, and I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but it's so much that I would be on here for hours. What made the mama question you? I don't know. I feel like, honestly, that's what irritated me, because I felt like, don't play in my face if you felt some type of way, like, because she'll call me about anything else, any and everybody else, but you couldn't tell me, you know, y'all felt some type of way, or, you know, that was just my whole thing. Like, I just, don't swallow my baby. Like, we could have had that conversation. You could have came to me and said something.
Nah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Somehow they fucking knew you wasn't 100 with it. You know what I'm saying? Every man should get, the way this shit looking, yeah, you gotta get your kid tested, man.
Something. I don't know. That shit just did not. Like I said, what about Junior? Okay, so y'all keep talking about this Junior. He was trying to be funny, I feel like. I don't know. He might have not been trying to be funny, but Junior was somebody I was working with before him. If y'all know who Junior is, and y'all know. If you don't, then you don't. That's Junior baby. This is not Junior baby. Please. Absolutely not. Junior J Prince. Yeah. You went from J Prince to that. Me and Junior wasn't like that. We was friends. We wasn't like that. He was trying to be funny when he said that. Or hurt my feelings. That's how he brought up when he said, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. You're absolutely right. I'm not doing OnlyFans. I didn't do OnlyFans before I got with you, so I'm definitely not doing it to make you no money. What are we talking about? What? This ain't that. He wanted you to do OnlyFans for him. Yeah, he did. Man, I said no. Cause I feel like shit. If I'm gonna do
lying, she's lying. And the reason why I say she's lying is because sometimes dudes will test they chick. They will test their chick. They will try to see what type of chick you are. Are you going to go and do this? Right? Are you going to go and sell pictures of your damn twat for $7.99 or $3.99 for the world to see? Is that in you? Dudes will test their chick like that. And you know what I'm saying? She had obviously some type of fucking qualities or behavior that made him think that she might.
OnlyFans, I would have did that by myself when I'm not doing it for no nigga. I'm not finna make you no money. What?
Nah, look.
I'm not fitting to make you no money. You see how this shit is? Like, not even the OnlyFans part, but I'm not fitting to make you no money. But he can make you money. He could give you money to start some shit. Like, this mindset is whack, man.
See, on God, right? I've been heard about this shit probably about 4 or 5 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my mama that it was some kind of spiritual thing that I wasn't connecting with the baby. Like, I wasn't connecting with Shawty and I wasn't connecting with the baby. So, you know, I got a spiritual thing going on with me. Like, I'm a firm believer in the universe.
Yo, chicks could be so, like, fucked up. There's one chick in here not crying and all that shit. Like, you know, you really don't, like, they really don't expect you to have feelings. You know, they expect you to just like hold everything down. All right, well, that happened. All right, well, you know, you could get over it. Like you're a man. You know, it's just like, I believe a man should be in control of his feelings, of course, but be in control of your feelings. But ain't nothing wrong, man. If somebody violates you that you love, ain't nothing wrong with letting them know that. Like, yo, you really fucking violated this whole situation, man. You know what I'm saying? You really, you like, I thought you were somebody that you're turning out to not be. You know what I mean? Because a woman is the second most expensive, most detrimental investment or decision you can make. First one is where the hell you gonna live at? Because you buy a house somewhere, nigga, you're gonna be stuck there for a little minute. That's gonna be where you raise your kids. That's gonna be what your kids are around and shit like that. Second one is the woman that you pick, because she's gonna influence everything in your life from that moment. Right? She's she's gonna be the one who has your kids. It's important to find out who her people are, because say you dating a chick, y'all don't love, but her mom's a crack, or say her brother's a big time gangbanger. They're going to be around your kid in that lifestyle. That is what's going to have access to your kid. So you got to look at that shit like, yo, she know the baby isn't his, but was going to use him to financially support it, while a real father doesn't give a dime, and yet the mother still loves him and not dude she's using. That's terrible. Meanwhile, the kid grows up confused. Yeah. And another aspect to that, dudes are sending these broads to the motherfucking upper room, as AC say, man. They are blowing these bitches away. And that stems from not being able to control your emotions as a kid. You know what I mean? Your kid go off crying in the corner, and the mom was like, "He'll be all right." He won't. He's actually not in control of his emotions. You got to talk to this nigga and let him know, yo, it's not the end of the world. Calm down. I used to have to do that to my youngest son. His mom tell him no about something. He go run off in the corner and cry in the corner. I had to call him like repeatedly on many occasions and be like, yo, cut that shit out. I'd start making him do push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Or it got to the point where he didn't want to jump. So if his mom told him no about something, he wouldn't cry. I said, yo, do you think she means that you can never have no cake or candy or whatever it was that he wanted at the time? You think that's for like the rest of your life, nigga? He's like, no. All right. She said after dinner. He said, yeah. So why the fuck you crying? And it's like it clicks. Yo, Brandon, appreciate you. Is that Black Marvel? I'm not sure, but yo, I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you very much, man. You know what I mean? Like you gotta because when they just act out how they're feeling at that moment, they're gonna grow up doing that shit. When you see these fucking kids in school throwing chairs and desks and punching teachers in the face and shit, and then when they start dating, the girl break up with him and the nigga just pound her out. It's because he was never taught how to control his emotions. Men, we got to know how to control our emotions because our emotion turns to rage, destruction. Men are conquerors. That is in our DNA. We conquer shit. You know? Oh, AQ, thank you, my brother. What? Thank you, appreciate it, bro. Yeah, man. Like that's just what we do. We tear shit down and we build shit up. We fight over territory. So we got to learn how to control that shit. So that kid that she had, who she lied who the father was, thank God it ain't his. Excuse me. Because you don't want that as your baby moms. You want a woman, I really could have did worse. I really could have did worse. The woman I chose by accident to be my kid's mom, I really could have did worse, man. When I go over there and I see her, helping them with the homework and cooking dinner. She makes these dudes breakfast every morning, gives them a big ass lunch, packs their lunch every fucking day, gives them dinner and snacks all day, does tons of fucking laundry, and I'm just like, damn. She may make mistakes, as human when it comes to teaching them certain things. But where I come in on more of the financial and the logical standpoint, and it's just like that's a good balance. You know what I mean? Yeah. Meditation. And that's why, yeah, it takes strong willpower to keep calm and sane. That it has to start around 3 or 4 years old. If you've been used to just letting out and acting on your emotions up until you're like 20 years old, it's going to take you about 5 to 7 years to change that habit. And what it takes to change that habit, sometimes it ends up being jail because you done popped off on somebody. So now you got to go sit in the fucking cell somewhere. And then in that environment, you have to pop off for your own safety. Right, James. Peace, James. Shit's fucked up. These motherfuckers, people need to stop having kids, man. You bringing babies in this motherfucker now. If you don't got nobody pregnant right now, or you're not pregnant right now, I wouldn't be fucking. We don't even know what the next 5 years going to look like. We used to count by 10, 20 years. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Oh, I see myself such a. You can't even fucking say that right now. You got to go by months. The next 5 years, who the fuck is going to be the president in between that shit? Is the government going to flood your fucking city? Like, you don't know what the hell's going to happen.
So I told my mama that. So my mama was like, why don't you just go on tears? I was like, I don't know, because I feel bad, because I feel like I'm a daddy. Like, I feel like I feel bad. Like, I want it to be mine. That'd be devastating. So she was like, well, Rick, you got to find out. So I'm like, all right, well, you do it. Because I did it for one of my other babies before. I did it for Fanilsa, and it came back mine. So I'm like, Mom, you do it. I don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm already transitioning into trying to be, you know what I'm saying, a man coming from my old ways and shit when I was young. But anyway, so Mom Deuce do the shit. Mom Deuce take care of the business. She swab the baby, swab herself. She sending shit. So boom, when the test come back, I tell the Neil bitch, I'm like, listen, I sent her the motherfucker. I ain't say nothing. I ain't put nothing on no social media. I ain't do none of this shit. I ain't put nothing no. I tell her, I said, all right, look, this is what it's like. This a grandmother and a grandchild paternity test. Like, so a DNA test. Like, so this is not like a father and daughter. Like, they just saying it's trying to see is they related in any kind of way. It's saying on this paper that they not related. So I tell her I don't want to talk about it no more. Just leave it where it's at. She like, I want to know for sure. I want to woo. She got other people all in her ear, this, that, and the third, and that shit. But I'm gonna get to that. So,
I have lived in New York for 10 years. I've dated people that I've met in person. I've dated.
I ain't running. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a proud father for all my kids. I stand on business with all my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I make the best out of this shit. So I ain't running from no that I laid up and done. You know what I'm saying? So I shoot up there and get the test. I shoot up there and handle the business. So the whole time, but I'm mad because I'm telling her, like, look, just leave it alone, shawty. Like, it just came back that the baby ain't related to my mama. If that's my real mama, if that's my real deal mama, this is my real deal mama, why would...
Somebody told him his mom is messy as fuck. How is mom messy as fuck and that kid ain't his? When I was 18, I had 3 of my girlfriends pregnant, but one got tested and got the shot. I regret what I did in my younger days. Regret is just an expensive lesson. That's That's what it is. As a man, regret is just an expensive lesson, bro. Is wisdom poured in the cup and you drank that shit, kid. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold that shit over your head for life. You know what I'm saying? It's people that do a lot worse, make a lot of mistakes. They made the same mistake. Whatever mistake you made, they made that shit 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? They got the shot. I regret what I did in my younger years. Yeah, man. Some mistakes, some lessons, time, of course, years. You know, a person might have learned a lesson and that shit cost them fucking 18 years, 18, 20 years. Somebody might make one and it cost them 3 or 5 years. You know? But it makes you feel better when you could help somebody avoid it. When you learn a lesson, an expensive lesson, and you can help somebody avoid that shit, you kind of feel like you paid your debt to karma, and you erased your karma, and your situation will get better. Word. But the best part about was I got to hold all 3 of my babies and watch them grow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I went to see my kids today. You know, I picked my little one up from school. He wanted me to pick him up, and you know what the best thing is? When y'all do shit and they remember it. Like my oldest son, he had told this story to my younger, and he was like, "Hey, Dad, remember when you took me to school in the morning, and we just skipped school and went to the beach and then got something to eat?" Yo, I don't even fucking know why. I pulled up. It was a nice day. I think it was coming toward the end of the school year. It was a nice day, and I pulled up to a school, and I looked at him. I don't even fucking know why I did this shit. I was like, "Yo, you want to go to the school or you want to go to the beach?" And he said, "I want to go to the beach, Daddy." So we went to the fucking beach. We went to the fucking beach. We had a fucking ball. You know what I mean? He was fucking. I forgot how young he was, man. He was young. He might have been about 7, 6 or 7 or some shit. Went to the fucking beach, hanging out. Went and got something to eat, like Fridays or some shit. I don't know. He had a fucking ball, and he fucking remembers that shit. And my youngest son was like, "Lucky, you." He said, "You lucky." So I said, "Yeah, I'll tell you what. Next year, after the winter, when it starts getting nice, you know, towards the end of the year, we'll skip school, we'll go to the beach, and then we'll go get something to eat, and then chill." So he's like excited about that and shit. Um, like memories are dope, man. Kids are dope, man. Like sometimes you'll catch them looking at you. You'll catch them doing certain things that you're doing, maybe moving like you or some shit like that, or trying to walk like you and shit. Yeah, man. Kids are dope, man.
The baby not be related to my mama. This is my real mama. How the baby ain't related? So you want me to go down there and take another test for them to tell me that I ain't the dad, the baby ain't related to me? That's what you still want me to do. Like, you already stabbed a nigga. Now you ready to go on and kill a nigga, right? I told you, go down here. I ain't posting nothing, I ain't did nothing. You make me go down here and you do this shit for no reason. And when you know what's going on, I ain't gonna feel that. I'm gonna turn up on you. I'm gonna turn up on you on social media. What's crazy is I'm telling her, I'm like, I don't need this for my look right now. Like, I ain't right now, I ain't looking like the best rapper. Like, I'm the hottest, I'm the hardest rapper. Like, ain't no nigga, like, if it ain't J. Cole and them, like, them niggas ain't seeing me bar for bar.
Yo, who is this guy? You know, not in a disrespectful way, but have you guys heard any? He said he's, you know. Let me see. What the fuck this guy saying here? What the fuck did he say? Let's see here. Was he from like Atlanta or something? This look like some Atlanta shit. Man, you better not trust no girl in Atlanta. Yeah, this bitch got a big old ass. This nigga here in a match at what was that, Monte Carlo? PJ party with 3 girlfriends.
Finesse said he can do what he want. I got 3 women with him in matching pajamas. They down in Miami, they having a party. And Big A came down there with him, plus Finesse's daughter.
I'm just saying, what I gotta do to get these in my life, man? I do, give me the sauce, man. Matching pajamas. Hey, the home cooked meal.
Finesse said he can do what he want.
That's the baby.
Don't need no juice. Tell a DJ drum my shit. I can turn up with my scoop.
The baby ain't his. That shit crazy. Nia Love checks Finesse 2 times mom after she said Nia had another man's kid swimming inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Sky Riley. You are in the middle of a big world tour. But he come up.
Yeah, man. You know, those are the only people that really love you. Yo, kids. Out of everybody else walking this planet, man. If something happened to you, they gonna cry. They gonna think about you until their last day. Your kids and your parents, if you had good parents, the only ones. You know, and what I tell my kids, I tell them, you won't know how much I love you until you have your own kids. Because I didn't know how much my mom loved me or my dad loves me until I had my own kids. And then when I was like, yo, I would do anything for them and, you know, all this shit, I'm just like, damn, man, my mom's, wow, you know?
Be nothing.
Rick said he come over there and eat cereal off your spoons after she.
Nah, for real. I'm serious, for real. She dragged this. This don't sit well with me. It don't sit well with me. You done sat around and dragged it 10 months. Anything else got to do with this? With anything else, I don't care about. I'm mad because you dragged that shit 10 months. And sat around me and cried every day. And I'm talking about talking, and me and Neil talked a lot. We talked about a whole lot of stuff.
Crazy. All right, what is this guy talking about here? Let's see.
No, it ain't. Got 100K on me. Thought I was a little baby. The way this shit ripping my pocket. I put the pounds in the trash bag, pick up garbage. They go to trash, man. I mix the sauce out with moon rock. Me and Lil Juice thuggin' like the Boondocks. Big Juice beat a nigga ass so bad, they leave that boy with a cartoon knot. She gave me a hit, I gave her a concussion. I fuck her tonight, in the morning she nothing. I put her out cause she talking about cooking. I put her out cause she told me she love me. I pulled her 8 a high tick in a slush. 2 choppers on me, they think I'm on crutches. When I'm performing, my little niggas clutching. Fuck about no weakness, get shot in the pussy. Heard you got license to carry, so you ain't no feeling. You really want deep in the streets. Push y'all niggas up. Let me get in your ear. That is not very demure.
Oh, he the one who started that demure shit. All these bros walk around talking about demure.
Not very demure. That is not very demure. That is not very demure. It is not very demure. Flew first class for some of that ass. Ooh, she brought a friend for my man. I hit that bitch like I'm fresh out the can. So it would bring me them bands. Ooh, damn, I just blew my advance. Ooh, she pulled up with her man.
So if you're over 40 and haven't achieved freedom of movement and flexibility, you're nuts. If you want to have body...
Girl, why did I have to pay for this man? Oops.
Out working, turn around, eat her out in the summer. 25, fucking me like she 50. And she mature, baby, different. She giving, she cut her off. Let her see what she missing.
He said 25 fucking me like she 50. Yeah. All right. So he got played. He probably gonna stick around. Still take care of the baby and all that shit. Now she out here with a damn baby daddy.
The man in this video, he talking that truth. If he ain't telling the truth don't exist. Check out the video.
Be so quick to let me take you on a trip. Let me take you on a trip. Pay a bill. Pay a bill. Pay a goddamn bill.
You get stressed out, sister.
No, I don't want to go to Miami. They just increased my health insurance. Call Kaiser and put your on there, please.
Broke women are hard to love, man. You know? And that's why you have to avoid them like the plague. You know what I'm saying? When these women are in survival mode and you out here, you know what I'm saying, you trying to date, you trying to do the right thing. You trying to go spend thousands of dollars on her vacation, she can't even accept it because she's so poor. You know? And that's why y'all have to avoid these broke ass women, man. Because let's be real. Unless you're going to pay all of her bills, right, and take her out of survival mode and then date her, you're never going to have a good time dating her because she's out here thinking like this. You want to take her on a nice date to a nice restaurant. She thinking, damn, he's spending $200 on this food. He could have helped me with my car note. You don't want nobody who mind ain't clear, man. Right. Imagine you being a gentleman, wanting to take a woman out on a nice date or on a trip or something like that. Spend all this money on her. She can't even accept it because them bills is on her ass. You gotta find you a woman who's comfortable living within her means. Could you imagine, man? It's almost like she's upset that a man wants to spend money on her and not her bills. Like he signed that dotted line for that car note. Like he put his information in for that car insurance. Like he.
Let me tell you something. The man in this.
Man, that motherfucker on point. That motherfucker said she too broke to date. She too broke to date. She worried about her damn bills. She like, nah, don't take me for no fucking dinner. My insurance went up. What? That's crazy.
Corey Holcomb had this to say about Remy and Papoose. Take a look at this video.
An intelligent man, like the rapper brother, we heard him talk, we heard him speak. I hear him hold her up in the air, like she is all the sunshine in the world. Why are we not smart enough to know we are out with a woman who's reckless? I brought this picture up for a reason. If your woman is in public with you like this, that's not your woman.
His face.
If your woman is in public with you like this, I don't care if you agreed or disagreed, she is not prioritizing you.
You know, so we got chicks coming out lying on Diddy, trying to swindle another dude in the process. All these motherfuckers running, 12,000 motherfuckers running, trying to get some money. Like, the women are bugging out this motherfucker. I think the women are worse than the men ever were. What did we do? Got some pussy on the side. These motherfuckers is damn, bro. Look at this here. You got to be careful, man. They cheating. When they say, yo, they out here cheating, 70% of them got a backup plan. This chick said she likes that a woman could be with a guy for 3 years, wake up on a Sunday, and then just be like, yo, I don't want to do this no more. She said, I like that for us. And look at this chick. Did y'all see this?
Well, this story is almost just as wild as that one. This woman from South Dakota traveled to Tampa Bay to cheat on her husband, but wound up facing criminal charges. That's because Renee Skoglund filed a false police report while she was here, and you won't believe what she claimed in that report and why she did it. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez shows us how her trail of lies landed her in front of a judge.
Do you have any questions? Your Honor, if we could request from the court.
South Dakota resident Renee Skoglund.
Yo, you see how the other dudes over there looking at her? You see these two dudes right here? These two dudes are looking like, damn, man, what this white chick do? And then when they say what she did in front of them, they like, yo, that bitch is foul.
Renee Skoglund is far from home and in legal hot water that even surprised the judge.
This is really unbelievable.
Skoglund's trail of lies started on March 8th of 2023, when she decided to come to Tampa Bay and cheat on her husband.
That she had had consensual sexual intercourse with an individual while in Hillsborough County, that she felt guilty about this due to her marital status, and she wanted to get checked for sexual transmitted diseases.
But she wanted to get tested for free, so she decided to lie again and call 911.
I was just raped.
I'm sorry?
I was just raped.
Okay, how long ago did this happen?
Maybe like 45 minutes ago.
Yo. Yo, they used that R word, something crazy. Because she wanted what kind of bum bitch shit is that? To get a free test? You went through all this shit, get a free test. Now your ass is locked up.
Skoglund made up a story about having car trouble on Interstate 75 and pulling over on the side of the road.
An unknown male approached her, put a towel over her head, and forced her into the back seat of her car.
He put rope on my hands and my feet.
Because her face was covered, she couldn't describe her attacker, but her story started to unravel when police checked her cell phone and found this Walmart surveillance video of Skoglund buying the rope herself. She confessed to making the whole thing up. She was charged with making a false police report and decided to take a plea deal.
I never sentenced anybody for perjury, but it's a good reminder to everybody that perjury is a crime, and all of the stuff that you made up and the resources expended on it could have been used and probably needed to be used by other cases
And she will also have to repay the Hillsborough Sheriff's Office over $17,000 to investigate her fake rape claim. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
Wow. So yeah, shit. Yeah. So what's old girl gonna get? Cause she just lied. This broad here got caught lying. What is she gonna get, man? Just got caught lying. She gotta get something. She gotta get something. You TV, you wasting resources, all that shit. You gotta get something. That shit is conspiring. You know what I'm saying? It will sound like your lawyer, like, yo, man. She's gonna get off, man. She's just gonna get off, bro. Watch. She's just gonna get off. Y'all thought that was bad? I'm about to show you the worst shit you probably ever saw. Watch this. How many people? We got 3 cats watching this. Watch this. It's gonna be the worst shit you probably ever saw. So it's the Iyanla Van Zant, right? So you got this guy here, right? These 3 girls in the back, those are his daughters, right? This is his ex-wife, right? So watch how this shit plays out.
You were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it?
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it? And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They wasn't told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. Then he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm gonna make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you didn't do it?
And
We got us the gun line. Shut your lying nigga lips up.
This broad told her daughters that their father molested them. And she kept that lie for like 28 years or some shit. 18 years, some long ass time. She told her daughters that he molested them. So they grew up thinking that they couldn't see their dad or be around him because he molested them. Who does that?
And what is it that he could have said that would have made you?
Remember what I said when it comes time to face when the accountability monster comes, they start saying like delusional shit. She immediately blamed him. Well, why didn't you fight harder if you knew you didn't? Why you told him that I fucking molested them?
have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie. It was a lie, and you told it. And you gotta own it.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it, Ma.
I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
You don't have to forgive her.
Yo, did you see how he looked at her? You saw how this dude look at him? He like, bitch, what?
You don't have to forgive her. You don't have to.
He is shaking.
I cannot accept your apology because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe that. You knew I had no sexual desires for my children. For 25 years, this thing has broken me.
You see her face? That is what she wanted it to do. He shouldn't even gave her the satisfaction of knowing that she broke him for 25 years. Do you see how her face looks? There's no regret. When he said it's broken me, she sat up because it made her feel good, because that's what she really wanted. You see that?
You don't know. It has affected my life in ways I can't even count. The things that you did. This is not no game. This is these children's lives. And it's just a demon in you that you need to deal with.
What? He told her the truth. It's a demon in you, bitch. You got to deal with it. You just an evil motherfucker to the core to make such a horrific lie. Let me show you how else they move. Look at this shit here. Now, one would say, you know, oh, you're showing all of the stuff that the men do. What about the stuff that you showing all the stuff that the women do? What about the stuff that the men do? Right? The men do things. The only issue is that women were never shown in this light. They were never shown to be this heinous. So the fact that it's coming out now, it bothers them heavily. Men have been shown, it's been acknowledged that men are monsters and horrible fucking people, and they rape and they abuse women, but we haven't seen this part. Lying on men about pregnancies, lying on men about rape and getting caught. We never thought women were capable of this type of shit. But the same shit that men do, women do. But they just never were faced with that mirror. It's like a spotlight on them. And they're just like, no, they're just talking this misogyny. No, we're just showing you what you really are. Everybody likes to believe that you're innocent and a victim. Super smart, but able to be swindled. Like, no, y'all are fucking just as fucked up. Now, in this picture here, you're going to see a guy, and there's two wedding pictures. You're going to see this guy right here. right? Now they're married, right? And this is like one of the bridesmaids. Well, this is her friend. That's a bridesmaid, right? That's a friend. Look at this picture here. That's the same bitch. And she married him now. Right? So what happened is those chicks that are your friend, they'll tell you, girl, you should just divorce him and all of this shit. She was at a friend's wedding in 2015, and in 2019, she became the bride to the same dude. So when you're with your man and you're telling your friend all of the negative shit uh that he's doing, when you constantly keep your girlfriends or whatever in your damn relationship, you may see him as a bad thing, but she might not see him as that. Yo, this is my dude. Yeah. Oh shit. Taylor Swift said that? She rather stare into the sun than look into the mirror. Oh shit. Damn. That's crazy. I'd rather stare into the sun than look in the mirror. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So you're telling your business. You're trying to make it sound like this guy is so bad, this, that, and third. She don't think he bad. She like, he just want his dick sucked and some food and to like, not to bitch. I could do that. I I always thought he was a good man. I think I could be better for him than her. And she'll tell you, girl, you should just leave him. Fuck it. You still young. You still young. You still got options. And 4 years later, she happy as shit. Oh shit, excuse me. Happy as shit. Yo, uh salute the veteran. Lamb retired. I think it was yesterday or a few days ago. That motherfucker retired, kid. Yo. So you ladies, you gotta be careful with these girls. These girls, man, they looking at your man. You know what I'm saying? Your man walking around, he got on his gray sweats and shit, or he got on his fucking sweatshorts. Like they be checking us out, man. You think they not? You think your friend laughing and joking with us? You think she not like it's not in the back of her head those intrusive thoughts? Especially when you start telling them how good nigga be eating your pussy or digging you out. And girl, I got some good dick this morning. And you telling her that. She ain't got no man. Or the man is not what she want. But your man is. Yeah, he got the nice job. He in shape. Whatever it is. And you serving him up on a fucking platter to her. Because you can't just shut up. You gotta just keep that shit secret. Let's see what this guy says right here. What is he gonna say? I don't think I watched this. Husbands, here's why 80% of divorce are initiated by women and how you can avoid it into you. This sounds like a simp. Simp alert. Definite simple alert.
Initiated by women. Do you know why? Because she is the thermostat in the relationship. I ask Shanna regularly, 1 to 10, where are we in our relationship? And she's usually really close, and she's usually a lot lower than me. Listen to your wife. If there's a theme that's coming up over and over again, do not ignore it. Do not sweep it. Because you may get to the place in 20 or 30 years where she walks away because for decades you've been ignoring her.
Do you hear this bullshit?
Do you know that 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women? Do you know why? Because she is the thermostat in the relationship. I ask Shanna regularly, 1 to 10, where are we in our relationship? And she's usually really close, and she's usually a lot lower than me. Listen to your wife. If there's a
This
theme that's
nigga here is a sucker.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
The most important person in a relationship of two people is you. Why? You want to know why you're the most important person in a relationship? I'll tell you why. 3 reasons. You have the most responsibility. What are you responsible for? Knowing what to do, knowing when to do it, knowing how to do it. You're responsible for her fucking safety. You're responsible for her fucking mental. If she goes to work and she's having a bad day or some shit's fucking with her and she's at work and her coworkers are like, you know, Sharon's just not herself today. You know, I wonder what's going on at home. What would like what's going on between her and Jeff? She's not happy. She's just, you're responsible. If this bitch is having a fucking no women will ever top a man's, that's impossible. Yeah, exactly. If she's having a fucked up day, who's the first person they look at? You. You're responsible for her like she's fucking 7 years old. You're responsible to entertain her, to listen to her, to not be bored. All this shit. Let me show you some dumb shit, man. So you've got the most responsibility, things that we just named, right? You've got the most risk. Oh yeah, you got the most risk. Because fucking with her could fuck up the next 20 years of your life. If you fuck with the wrong woman, she could ruin you. You'd have to hit the reset button on in the middle of your life. 50 years old. Now you gotta find a new place to live, find an additional source of income because you're paying her, find a way to do all of this shit and still be in your kid's life. You're risking her being around your kids with another dude. You're like, you have the most risk. And lastly, the most societal pressure. You got the most societal pressure. What's societal pressure? Well, when you're at dinner and that damn check comes, who's the waitress or the waiter looking at to pick it up? Who are they going to place it in front of? You go on vacation, who's expected to pay? You go out to dinner with your mother-in-law and your wife. Who's expected to pay for that? You throw a birthday dinner. Who's supposed to pay for that? Societal pressure was on the Titanic, and they said women and children first. And then, if she's not happy, she could just fucking leave. So who's the most important person in this relationship? Who's the one who should be impressed? Who's the one that should be courted? You mean to tell me that you are going to chase her to prove to her that you're the best person to pay her fucking bills? You're the person to risk your life defending her honor, or go to jail or be seriously hurt in defense of her honor. And you'll hear these fucking simps or, yo man, that shit don't happen. Let me show you how that shit happens. All the time. It happens so much it's scary. Let me show you this here. Husband dies defending wife. Well, we got one wife who claimed self-defense arrested for husband's death. Let's see. Damn, woman shoots, kills husband. Oh, this motherfucker here. This story was ridiculous right here. This woman accused of plotting her husband's death. The guy was rich, right? Rich dude. The rich dude. She wanted to leave. She started dating a bartender down in Florida. She filed for divorce, and she wanted to take his private jet to the Bahamas, and then meet her her new lover in the fucking Bahamas. And he was like, "Bitch, you crazy." So she plotted to kill the motherfucker. Let me change it, because there was one dude, one poor guy in fucking Florida. He died a hero, man, that killed protecting his girlfriend. His girlfriend. Not his fucking wife, even. His girlfriend.
If you shave your head every 1 to 3 days, you need this.
Look at that line.
And this was when? 1 year ago. 1 year ago.
Killed defending a loved one. Tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from a family of a man who was shot to death at a Northeast Side hotel. Police say he was protecting his girlfriend from another man who tried to put his hands on her.
Days later, the victim's family is still searching for answers.
So, you know, even a girlfriend. So I gotta pay for dinner. I gotta pay for the hotels. I gotta pay for the vacation. You know, I gotta remember to send you flat. This fucking list. Look at this shit, and I'm gonna show you a contradiction in this list. And I want you to tell me, who do you think wrote this list? Right? They have how to be a better husband. 21 tips. Well, you already see it. It's by Jacqueline Gulata. This chick is gonna tell you what her idea of a better husband is. This chick here, she's gonna tell you what a better husband is. Okay. So here's her tips. Actually listen to your partner. All right. So she wants you to actually listen to your partner. Listening is the most important part when you make eye contact. So you got to make eye contact and be present. It shows them you are giving them the time and attention they deserve. To demonstrate your listening, repeat the words they say to validate their feelings. What? Such as, I hear you saying, or it sounds like you are feeling. This can help prevent a misunderstanding from what your partner is saying, right? If they're telling a story, make sure you ask questions to show that you care about what they are saying, right? Learn how to deal with conflict in a healthy way. While in conflict can understandably lead to tension, high emotionality. It is important that you remain respectful during these times and work with your partner to find a solution through healthy communication and compromise. Okay, this is good, right? This is actually good. Remain respectful. As soon as, from day one, bro, when you having a disagreement with your lady and she raises her voice, or she starts cussing at you or calls you out your name, any of those three, raise your voice, start cursing at you, or calls you out your name, you let her know immediately, listen, if you can't talk at a calm volume, if you got to call me out my name, don't talk to me. You have to talk to her like you're her boss at work. Not like, no, listen. Because if she does that and gets away with it, that you're showing her how to treat you. You're showing her how to deal with her conflict and her feelings, and you're showing her how to be how to control her emotions. She's not supposed to meet you. You talking to her, she like all that. What the fuck? So what I'm saying doesn't fucking matter. You know what? Fine, walk away. Because you're not doing all of this shit, putting your life on the line as a boyfriend, as a husband, for a motherfucker that's going to suck their teeth and roll their eyes at you. You're not doing that. Try to keep the intimacy alive. So, intimacy gets lost when you're busting your ass going to work every day, especially if you got a woman and she's a stay-at-home woman. You go to work, she goes to work. They look at that as equal. We're still not equal because shit goes left. I'm the one that's going to be called to fucking duty. If shit's not right with you, I'm the one that they're going to be looking at. If something breaks in the house, if something heavy needs to be moved, I'm the one that's got to. It will never be equal. But and they're saying, oh well, he think because he go to work that he, I still gotta wash the dishes and this and that. Da, da, da. All right, you cook, I wash the dishes. But all of this, like, oh well, you don't do more than the man does. There was a guy who left a woman who had a net worth of $50 million. He left that bitch. He left her. Why? Because you're not going to talk to me any kind of way or all this other, all this shit just because you make money, right? So regular sex and intimacy can help promote a healthy relationship. There's a lot of dudes who work long hours When you think about it, sex for a woman is easy. The majority, not all, but many, lay there. The majority, what do? They'll lay there on their back, turn on their side, or turn or bend over, or ride you for like 37 seconds, and then they're tired. They're really not doing that much. So not only am I responsible for you, I got the most risk, societal pressure. I have to perform like a sex professional, or you're not happy, right? If you're in a sexless marriage and you or your partner no longer have desire for sex, uh, so that you can identify ways to revive your sex life, keeping intimacy alive allows you and your partner to feel connected in a fun, new way. Think about what you each want to incorporate and be open to trying new things as long as you both consent, right? So try new positions, play games, watch porn together, role play. This chick went from state to state to get some dick. She's not a looker, so I can only imagine what the guy looked like. The guy must have really been like a dehydrated roach type of motherfucker, because she felt she had to go get a fucking uh sexually transmitted disease test. So he must have really, like, a real raggedy motherfucker, and she still went and humped. She still went and humped. Right? Avoid resentment. How easy is it to avoid resentment? Resentment can be incredibly detrimental in a relationship as it harbors negativity toward your partner. To avoid resentment, it is important that you and your partner maintain healthy communication and bring problems to the table as they come up. This maintaining healthy communication, that goes in line with dealing with conflict in a healthy way, right? It's going to be hard to avoid resentment if, when you talking to this bro, she sucking her teeth, she walking away, are you done yet? Like shit like that. No, that's not going to avoid resentment. And when y'all go next to the fucking waiter or somebody else, and you're like, yo, this bitch is nicer to a stranger than she is to me. Damn sure did. Spend quality time together. Now I want you to see this here. Keep intimacy alive. Spend time together. Have regular check-ins, right? Oh, you don't see it. Damn, bugging. Hold on. So I want you to pay attention to this here. This is how you could tell a woman fucking wrote this. So number 3, keep intimacy alive. Spend quality time and have regular check-ins, right? Schedule more dates. Spend quality time, have regular check-ins, schedule more dates, right? But then she says, give each other space. What? Give each other space. Each person in a relationship should be able to have some personal time to develop themselves individually. There's a misconception that a good relationship means you spend all your time together. Yo, you just said, schedule more dates. Have the check-ins and spend quality time together. Then you say, give each other space. What the fuck are you talking about here? Work as a team. Be trustworthy. Okay, of course. This have regular check-ins. Look at this shit here. How am I doing this week to meet your needs and expectations? Is there anything you would like from me more this week? What can I do to make you feel more connected to me? Do you see this shit? What the fuck is this? How am I doing this week to meet you? How about how are you doing this week to meet my fucking needs? How about is there anything you could do more for me this week? What? What else? Schedule more dates. You become stuck in a routine and think your partner will benefit from more time. Start scheduling more dates. Minimize your jealous thoughts. Is she giving you a reason to have jealous thoughts, bro? Then if you bring up these jealous thoughts, are you able to communicate effectively about your thoughts? This is what they're telling men to fucking do. Show your vulnerable side. Vulnerability shows that you trust your partner to share your deep thoughts. You know what happens when you show your vulnerability? You lose your woman. You lose your woman. They won't tell you this, but I'm going to tell you. You'll lose your woman. Why? Well, she accepted you chasing her around to prove to her that you were the best man for the job to pay her bills and to defend her life, right? Now, vulnerable and saying, you know what, babe, I might not get that promotion, this year. I feel bad about it. This and that. When you show a sign of weakness or you don't have direction, she starts to feel uneasy. It's like if you're on a fucking plane. You're going somewhere. You're on a plane. And the captain comes out of the fucking cockpit and he's like, I didn't bring my medication and I'm starting to feel a little fucking schizophrenic. And the side that comes out is not the pilot. It's the diver. And I forget how to use the controls. You're gonna be like, what? That's exactly what they feel. At any time when you're not in control, you don't know what's going on. You don't know how you're going to pay for this. You don't know that you don't know, or you're scared about something. That's not a good look. They want somebody that wins all the time, that knows where they're going all the time. How many times have you heard that joke? This is like back in the 80s. A guy's driving around with his family. They're going on vacation. They're taking a road trip, and he gets lost. He doesn't know where he's going. And she's like, honey, why don't you just stop and ask for directions? It's like, no, I'm not going to ask for directions. Then you end up getting lost. And she's looking at you like, this nigga here. It's not, and when you get into one of those heated arguments, if you didn't check her in the fucking beginning of that relationship on how to talk to you, when you get in those relationships, she remembers where you're vulnerable at. And she's gonna pull that motherfucking card out to prove a point. When she's backed in a corner and then the accountability monster comes in the room, she's like, well, you didn't know how we were gonna pay the mortgage last month. So I don't know why you're coming at me with this. And then she might even bring shit up in front of people. You had to ask her for some to contribute some money to something. She'll give it because she doesn't, she has no fucking choice. But then she'll be resenting you for that shit. I wanted to spend that on a fucking purse, or I wanted to go to brunch with fucking Sarah and Megan, and I couldn't go with them because I had to give this nigga $200 towards something. She forgets about the last 3 fucking years you paid all of the fucking bills. You have to look like not a god, but you have to look damn near close to it, to her eyes. If you look like a weak regular man in her eyes, and she happens to see a confident guy, that's a pussy wetter. Never, that saying, never let them see you sweat. She don't need to know what's going on. You can't confide in her. You know who you got to tell? Your brothers. You should have at least one male friend that you've known for years and is trustworthy. At least one. And you hit him up, you're like, yo, bro, man, this and this is going on. I don't fucking know what to do. What do you think? And you and him sit and figure it out over a beer, over a game of pool, over a fucking cigar. You guys figure it out. Leave her out of it. She'll use that against you. It's obvious to see. You see these bros all look at Jaguar Wright. A lot of niggas were vulnerable around her, and she tells every fucking thing. Ex-girlfriends tell every fucking thing. They get on TikTok and just they'll go on a date with a motherfucker. Something went wrong, and they're on there just you don't tell them nothing. You don't even tell them how much money you make. If you come into some money, you get a bonus. Say you get a bonus. Say whatever. You come into some money, right? You don't never tell her the full price. I mean the full amount you got. Oh shit, I got a bonus. Say you got say you came into some money. You got fucking $4,000. You didn't get $4,000. You got $2,000. Yeah. She don't know your finances. The only thing she knows is that you're good. How much you get paid every paycheck? You get paid twice a week. How much you get paid? You get paid $2,500. Tell her you get paid well, don't tell her anything, but if she happens to know or ask or whatever, and it comes out, you don't tell her I get paid $2,500 every 2 weeks. No, you get paid $2,000. Because they're calculating shit in their head. So if he gets $2,000, that's $4,000 net. His rent is $1,800. So where does he get the extra? No. She don't know no extra money. She don't know about no extra money of yours. You have your secret stash or secret account. Plan ahead. I got a friend, he used to plan ahead. What I mean by plan ahead, he do shit like he already knows in 3 months he wants to take her on a little weekend getaway on their days off, right? So he planned that shit 3 months in advance. So to her, it looks like, they're sitting there chilling. He's like, you know what, man? Fuck it. I was gonna do it later, but yo, pack a bag, man. We're gonna go to Puerto Rico for the weekend or some shit. And then he fucking took her to Puerto Rico. So to her, it looks like, damn. He just said, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna that's the shit that he would do to keep in a certain image to his chick. Because you gotta seem like a good politician to them. Because if they know that that you're going through things and shit, like they're gonna use it against you. It's like, damn. So now it's like, damn, man, I gotta be in a relationship with somebody that I can't show the true me. Yes. Yes. In 2024, yeah. The same way they expect you to chase them around and prove that you're worthy for them to. No. You gotta fucking swindle their ass, man. You have to seem like one of the best motherfuckers that she ever been with. And you can't let them get a one-up on you. They get a one-up on you, the first thing they'll say is, well, if I make more than him, or if I have to work just as hard today, if I have to work just as hard as I'm working today in a marriage, then what's the sense of me getting married? What? So you only see him as a tool. That's weird. Damn, Leo is getting old. Holy shit. Yo, look at Leonardo DiCaprio. Man, this nigga is not young anymore. Look at Leo. What? Oh my God. Beard is all nasty. Shoulders are looking weak. Bird chest, clavicle sinking in. Hair thinning. Damn, Leo. Mustache and goatee unkept. Oh, he looks fucking horrible, bro. What the fuck is that? I pulled this up because they were saying that Leonardo fled the country because Diddy's in trouble. You're like, man, I go to Paris all the fucking time, man. Just because I took a flight don't mean that I'm running some goddamn way. So my friend, right? I used to look at him. I used to be like, damn, bro, why are you doing all that shit to your chick? I was like, damn. He'd buy a car and make her pay the car note. He put big bills in her name. So I used to be like, yo, like why are you doing that shit? He used to say, I'm telling you, man, you gotta keep the gators on these bitches' necks. I say, bro, you're bugging, man. Right? They always do shit like that. And one day, we hadn't spoke for a while. One day we spoke. And he starts telling me how she's acting. Yo, man, she started making some money. This bitch is cheating now. She's talking to me crazy. You know, she's cursing at me and she's, you know, walking away and sucking her teeth like she don't respect me. I'm like, he said, man, I told you, man, when they feel independent, they start acting crazy. I said, wow, blew my fucking mind. Bitch started cheating. And you know how she was cheating? She cheated on him with the biggest motherfucker at work. And it's not just like a big for nothing motherfucker. Biggest motherfucker could fight. She starts fucking cheating with this guy. And his little skinny ass actually stepped to him. Then there was another guy at work. He busted her on that too. Not fucking, but like talking and, steady texting and, the building up stages. So that's twice at work that he caught her. You know what she did? She went digging in the crates and found an ex-boyfriend. And she began passing messages through her sister. So the guy would text her sister, and then her sister would text her. They had a code name for the guy and everything. Then she starts talking to one of the girls at work about the guy. And they're talking in code. They're erasing messages. She's like erasing the messages in her phone. Do you know how we found all this shit out? He's a fucking gadget freak geek. This motherfucker was able to hook her shit up where he would be able to check her fucking messages. He put a fucking listening device in the car. Heard how she was planning on taking the house from him. Yo. And he took this bitch to Paris, Dubai, Bali, Mexico, buying a fucking Gucci and Yeezys and all $640,000 house. And the bitch is cheating. What? That sucks. Who owned that shit? Oh. For a baseball st- The Tropicana, which closed in April after 67 years, had notable ties to the mob. Wow. The motherfuckers got some money, man. They got money. Damn.
democracy facing a decline?
Damn. Yeah, man. Yo, fellas, it's fucking 5:54. We about to call it a night. All right. Was that all I had to show you? Yeah, that was about it. Double check. Yeah, that was everything. We did good tonight. We did everything. Good job. Close all that out. Boom. Oh, yeah, that dickhead. I can't stand that motherfucker. Right, y'all. Good night, Linda. Good night, AQ. Who else we got in here? Good night, James. Who else we got? James, AQ, Linda. That's it. Nobody else jumped in the chat. Oh, salute the veterans, my guy. Holler at y'all later.